What is up? Happy Sunday, everybody. We are here, Green Bay Packers, Sunday football, you know what I mean? What is up? Joey in the building. First comment right here, you know what I mean? Appreciate you, Joey. And Karen, of course. I think Joey might have been before the stream even started. He was, so that's a little bit cheating, you know what I mean? No, I appreciate you being here. Shout out to Karen. And we are about to get into this thing. You know, the Green Bay Packers taking on the Arizona Cardinals right here. Hopefully, I got the right channel. I had some problems over here just before with my TV. It said the Packer game, but then all of a sudden it was talking about the Cowboys. So I was like, I don't really know what's going on. So I want to make sure I'm on the right channel. But give me your score predictions. What do you think is going to happen in this ball game? Josh Jacobs. I almost said Aaron Jones. Josh Jacobs is playing today. You know, he had a calf injury and illness. I don't know what the illness was about, but he is playing right here. And if you look right here, here's a full list of inactives. You see down there, Lucas Van Ness is inactive. Wyatt is inactive. You know, there's not. You know, our offensive line seems to be coming back. We got some people coming back, but Luke Van Ness still out over here. And for Arizona, you see Kyler Murray. They're going with how many starts? I forget how many starts the other dude has, but we'll find out. But the Packers should be able to win this game. Should be able to win it pretty convincingly. That's what they have to do, though. They have to go out there and play good against teams they're supposed to play good against. You know what I mean? Should I start Tucker Kraft or Jake Ferguson? I'm starting Tucker Kraft in my fantasy team. You know what I mean? Hopefully I set that up right. Shout out to Guy with Juice over here on Twitch. We don't have a lot of people watching on Twitch. I appreciate you, but yeah, I think Kraft is a safe bet. I think he hasn't been involved as much lately, but I feel like he's a big dude that they want to get the ball to. Are the Vikings in last place in NFC North anymore? I'm pretty sure that they are. The Bears won today. Vikings lost. So we're going to see how this NFC North stacks up after today. And obviously the Lions play tomorrow. Monday Night Football. We'll be live streaming for that thing too. You know what I mean? 13 quarterback pressures this season. Leads team Micah Parsons over here looking at that. Go Pack Go from Cleveland. Big Packers win 34-18. Golden scores, defense scores. Let's freaking go. You know what I mean? I like that right there. I think that's about. I'll copy you. You know what I mean?
A quick confirmation for you, Matt. As it stands right now, yes, the Vikings are in last place. The Bears do climb into third place in the division.
There you go, right there. You know what I mean? Yeah, Jacoby Brissett is trash. Go Pack Go. All right, I want to get to all these comments before this thing starts off over here. Go Pack Go, Matt Ramage. What's up, John? How you doing? It's a statement game. 31-13, dependent on refs. Parsons, 3 sacks. Yeah, they had a claim on that holding. I kind of feel like they're going to see some holding against Parsons get called today because that's kind of what it is when people get a commotion about it. They watch it. The Eagles had a false start on the tush push today, I saw. So that's kind of how it is. When it gets attention, like, all right, let's pay attention for a little bit. What up, Matt? How's it going? Happy game day. Happy game day, Nick. You know what I mean? Appreciate you being here. Montana Kid in the house. Go Pack Go. What's up, Montana Kid? And Luke is back in the building. Always good to see you, Luke. And Go Pack Go. Win, lose, or tie, Packers till I die. I like that. You know what I mean? Here comes the kickoff. And we're going to have ourselves return from about the 2-3 yard line over here. He's at the 10, 15, 20. Arizona's starting with this thing, if you didn't know. And that's to the 27 yard line is where they're going to start this thing. You know what I mean? Let's get it. This is a game that they should be able to win pretty easily. But, you know, sometimes the Packers, you know, teams that maybe they should take it pretty easily. They make it a little bit closer than it needs to be. So they gotta show today that they can put their throat down on someone's their foot down on someone's throat. Actually, here we go. Jacoby Brissett, 27-44, 322 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, most since with Cleveland. I think that was previous game he did something. I didn't see the whole thing, but here we go. He's gonna be under center here. Ball to 27 yard line. He's in the hand. No play action. He's rolling right. He's got Gary on him, but he gets rid of it. That's gonna be about 4 yard gain right there. With a 5 yard gain. 2nd down and 5 over here. Bears beat the Saints, so they'll think they're Super Bowl bound. Vikings lost, and Wentz looked horrible. Great Sunday so far. Yeah, I saw that Bears game. Swift helped me out in fantasy football, though, I ain't gonna lie. But I would have rather that they lost. But that's what it is. They beat up a crappy team. But here we go. Briskett's going to be in shotgun, empty backfield. or empty. Yeah, you know what I mean. 2nd and 6. He's back to throw. He's looking. Oh, he's got pressure. He's dancing around. I think he's going to run this thing up the middle, and that's going to be run. He just fell forward for a few yards there. Dude, I have a prize picks this week, dude. I hit like on all like 4 of them right now, and one of them is a Pickett touchdown, and then Jordan Love has to rush for 10 yards, and it's like $1,000. So we're gonna be rooting for Jordan Love to do a little bit of scrambling. You know what I mean? We're gonna see, but here it is, 3rd down and 4. What is up, Billy? How you doing? Go Pack, go! What's up, Sue? Thankful for your show. Fox is not airing the game. Okay. So I'll try to explain it best I can over here. They're going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. He's back to throw. He's got a clean pocket. Gets rid of it right side. And that's going to be, I think, completed. It was a contested catch, but that's going to be... That's a 1st down right there, dude. Yeah, Parsons got in there. He got the pressure, but he got that thing off. That was a good catch because there was a... That wasn't handed to him over here. Rick, afternoon, bro. Cheers. Got my Kwik Trip goodies and ready for a Packers win. Cheers. Cheers, my man. It's going to be a good one right here. 1st down and 10. Here we go. They're going to be under center. He's going to hand this thing off. They're trying to run this thing left side. He's going to get about 5. Now he's past. He's going to get the 1st down for about 10-yard gain. 12:47 to go in the 1st quarter. There you go. You got yourself a Micah Parsons jersey over there. What is up, Stacy? How you doing? Go Pack, go. I thought I missed some comments up here. You know what I mean? I might have missed some. Hopefully I didn't. But here we go. 12:23 to go in the 1st quarter. 2nd down and 1. They're going to hand this thing off up the middle for a 1st down. They're past the 35-yard line. So they got a little drive going right here. Brisket's 2 for 2, 22 yards. But they're running that action right there. Look at this guy. He's about to lose to Jacoby Brisket. We will see. What is up? Ivan in the building. How you doing, Ivan? Erica's here. I think the gang's all here. You know what I mean? Here we go. 1st down and 10. They're going to be, all right, shotgun. He's got a man to his right. Where are they at? The 34-yard line. Brisket's back to throw. He's going to have pressure. He gets rid of it. Wobbler. I think he got hit as that ball was let out. And that's going to be incomplete. They run into the end zone for no reason, though. Look at his face, dude. Yeah, you got a piece of that arm, and that ball went nowhere. It's game day. Let's go. Go Pack. Go Victoria. Here we go. 2nd down and 10. 6-play drive, 39 yards. Is that it? Here we go. He's going to be under center at the 34-yard line. He's going to hand this thing off. He's going to try to bounce it left side. He's got some room, though. That's about an 8-yard gain, dude. Come on, defense. Let's pull it together here. I think the Packers, no points allowed in 1st quarter in first 6 weeks, 2nd time in franchise history. So, obviously, that's in danger right here. Last team to not allow a point in first 6 weeks, 2015 Broncos. They won a Super Bowl that season. So, something to think about, you know what I mean? Don't allow a touchdown here, you're guaranteed a Super Bowl. Here we go, 3rd down and 1. Brisket's in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. They need a turnover. They need something right here. Brisket's changed some stuff. Now he's going to be under center. They're going to try to quarterback sneak this thing in for a 1st down, and they do. You know what I mean? Not that... Yeah, there's offense going right down the field, though. Not a fan of that. Yeah, defense put someone in the face. Not literally. Not like the Lions. You know what I mean? But like figuratively. All right, here we go. 8-play drive, 50 yards, 4:33 off the clock. Here we go. They're in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. Come on, defense got to step up. He's back to throw. He gets rid of it right side in the flat. Incomplete. He dropped that.
You get nothing.
Oh, Butterfingers over here. Needed that, though. You know, if you can't stop them, hopefully they can make some mistakes. You know what I mean? Come on, defense. 2nd and 10. Brisket's in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. 10-13 to go in the first quarter. He's back to throw. Can the defense shut it down? He's going to throw it short. And they got that locked up. No gain. No gain.
You get nothing. You lose.
Let's go, defense. 3rd down and 10. Don't give him anything easy, dude. 9:55 to go. Here we go. The late flight arrival looks like it's taken a toll. I was kind of worried about that thing. I don't know. We won't know for sure, like, if that was anything affecting them. But when I first heard it, I was like, that ain't good, because you know how teams are. They're very on schedule. They have to get out of line or whatever. Here we go. He's going to be in shotgun here. He's back to throw. Can they get pressure? They're going to get a little pressure, but he got it completed. That's going to be short of a first down to the 15-yard line, and that's going to be 4th down. So they kick a field goal here. Their little streak with no points in the first quarter is going to come to an end. Roughing the passer, dude. What? Roughing the passer. Quay Walker got his hands up in the face of Brisket, and that was not good. That's a first down over here. But what's up, Doug Hop TV? What's up? You got Ramage Damage. I appreciate the super chat over here. $1.99. You know what I mean? I appreciate you, Mr. Doug Hype TV. Here we go. 1st and goal. Play clock's down to 3. Brisket. Go, Pat, go. All right, they're not going to get played.
Go, Pat, go.
Play clock's winding down. They went to timeout over here. Appreciate you, Doug Hype TV. All right, I'm way behind on these comments over here. You know what I mean? Anyways, here we go. Get a turnover, keep the streak going. Yeah, maybe that's what had to happen right there. Had that penalties, because now there's going to be a fumble to keep that streak going. That sucks, though. 1st and goal right here. Brisket's 4 for 6. That's, that shouldn't be. Philly Ball is in the building. What's up? Not reading the chat, Ivan. Guess I'll just talk to you. I'm reading the chat, dude. A lot going on over here. 1st down and goal. Right here with Micah Parsons. Big play, Micah Parsons coming up right here. He's going to be under center. Where are they at? About the 7.5-yard line. He's got a man in motion. He's going to be handing this thing off up the middle. Nothing there. The Packers defensive line holds up.
Nothing.
You get nothing. Where's Vinny Mac? Haven't heard him yet. Vinny's here. Lots of Packer fans at the game today. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people on social media and whatnot talking about. A lot of people are going. A lot of people live in Arizona. 2nd and goal. I mean, some traveled there too. But a lot of Packer fans live in Arizona, and that's what I meant. Obviously, people live there. Here we go. Shotgun. We got a man to his left at the 8-yard line. He's back to throw. Come on, defense. Let's make something happen. He throws it incomplete. He missed his man. They're begging for a flag. They're not going to get it. You know what's in danger right now is that streak. That streak is in danger. Oh, here we go. That's funny. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Brisket's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. He got the 8-yard line. Come on, defense. One more. Back to throw. He's got too much time. He's dancing. He runs out of time. Goes down for the sack. And that's Micah Parsons, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Big 3rd down sack right there. Yeah, good coverage over here in the end zone, dude. The beautiful thing right there. I did call it. I forgot about that. I said Micah Parsons about to make a play, dude. I'm very wise. You know what I mean? 32-yard attempt over here. And it's going to be up. It's going to be good, right? Yep. That's the wrong one.
It was the wrong one.
This is a professional show.
Hey, they wanted to hear Vinnie Mac. Here I am.
All right, so there you go. 3-0 ball game. I mean, it could be worse. Could have got a touchdown. You know what I mean? That graphic is hilarious. We got some good ones right here. You know what I mean? There we go. That sack, 1 of 3. I predicted. Go Pack, go. All right, Joe. You know he knows his stuff right here. Yeah, dude, Micah Parsons. You know, everyone's asking about where's Micah. I mean, he creates some pressure. Obviously, he's more pressure than anyone on the defense. He creates opportunities for other people. But you want to see the sacks. You want to see it, especially third down, big time play right there. Exactly when they needed it. And there we go. What's this extra sauce, Ivan? What did I mess up here? All right, here we go. They're at commercial for people who ain't watching, so you're not missing no action. But there we go. Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking back ahead. I missed the comments. You know, comments are flying into it. I appreciate people hammering the chat. 363 people watching live right now across all the places. But here we go. Appreciate you. Howdy. That reminds me of that. Oh, this is Cedric. Said 1964. Are you that old, dude? What's going on? I know him, first of all. I wouldn't call random people in my chat old. All right, here we go. You're talking about Parsons, the new improved Reggie White. I don't think I would compare anyone to Reggie White, but Parsons is an absolute baller. Glad he's a Packer.
Ooh, that's kind of sacrilegious.
I just don't think. I think there's certain, like Lawrence Taylor. I wouldn't compare anyone to him. There's just certain players that, like the legends. It's like, I don't know. There's just no one to compare it to. But I ain't mad if people do. It's like, I get it. They're both freaks. But I even think Micah Parsons, I think he's probably smaller than Reggie was. Like he's a different type of, obviously from back then versus today, how they build their bodies and all that. It should be a field goal sound followed by I don't know. Is that a bee? I don't know what that is. That's like a moving thing. What is that?
That's a fish.
Is that a
right
fish?
there? But I think it's like with a boo is what he's doing. Boo.
Well, yeah, that is a fish.
But that's a fish head. Yeah.
I didn't know you could comment like that. That's what I was thinking. You know what I mean? Anyways, I didn't know that you could do that on comments. That's pretty cool. I'll have to figure out how to do that. Here we go. Robert says, I'm on my way home. Thanks for keeping me updated. I appreciate you watching, listening, or hopefully listening if you're on your way home. 7:34 to go in the first quarter. Coming back from commercial right here. Yeah, and everyone hit that thumbs up, whether you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, wherever you're watching. If there's a thumbs up down there, go ahead and tap that thing. Be a pal, you know what I mean? Mr. Piper said he reminds me of these things, you know what I mean? Joey said the only player I would say was close to a modern-day Reggie White was Aaron Donald. There you go, and I could kind of see it. Aaron Donald was an absolute freak. And I feel like they were like the similar, styles. I don't know. I still don't know. It's tough, but yeah. Here we go. Here comes the kickoff. 7:34 to go. And we're going to have a return here from about the 4-yard line. He's at the 10, 15, 20, to 25. Now he's going to try to run right, kind of try to get somewhere, but he's not going to get much. 27 yards is where they're going to start this thing. 27-yard line. Jordan Love. Josh Jacobs, this offense, is Matthew Golden going to get a touchdown today? Who do you think gets the first touchdown for the Packers? Let's do that. Who do you think gets the first touchdown for the Packers? I'm going to say Tucker Kraft. They just showed like some highlights there. Let's go Tucker Kraft. He's on my fantasy team. Why not? Or maybe Jordan Love scampers. Jordan Love's 10 yards. We need 10 yards rushing from Jordan Love. So, I mean, if the situation comes up, Jordan, don't be afraid to give a little scamper, you know what I mean? All right, here we go. Jordan Love's going to be under center. Starting this thing, where are they at? About the 26-yard line. And he's going to throw a quick right side to Matthew Golden. And he's going to get about 2 yards. A little wide receiver screen over there. Mayor Floor likes that. Go, Pack, go! We got a little up tempo going over here.
Go, Pack, go!
there, dude. So here we go. He's going to be in shotgun, empty backfield. He's back to throw. Quick pass right side, and that's going to be Josh Jacobs. He's going to get about 3 or 4 yards. I think that's going to be about, what, it's going to be 3rd and 3 or so. Will the plane having issues? I thought the Pack were going to have to go old school and take some school buses. Yeah, those plane issues, they were on the bus for 6 hours. That's kind of messed up. So Jordan Love's yelling at the sideline. He's trying to, he's moving some people around. All right, so now Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. Now Josh Jacobs is kind of moving around back there. All right, now he's changed some stuff at the line again. Play clock's down to 6, 5. Jordan Love, here we go. Snap the ball, bro! All right, here we go. The ball is snapped. It completed, first down. Matthew Golden past the 40-yard line. There we go. Yeah, there's a lot of switching up on that play. Like, I was like... I was so worried. Like, snap it! Here we go. Golden. So the Cowboys go up 6-0 over there. They got a touchdown against Commanders. Jordan Love, 3 for 3, 16 yards. Victoria thinks Matthew Golden's going to get the first touchdown over here. Here we go. First down and 10. They're going to be at the 41-yard line. Jordan Love's going to be under center. Josh Jacobs in the backfield. They got Wicks in motion. He's going to toss this thing. He's going to try to run this thing up the middle with Josh Jacobs. Not going to be a lot there. I think he's going to fall forward for a couple, though. You can tell he's healthy if that. He's all right with that. He had a lot of humans on top of him right there. Jacobs gets the first tutty because he knows that I need fantasy points. And I wouldn't doubt that. I think that's a very good guess, Josh Jacobs. He's been absolutely, a huge piece of this offense. I can see it. Love changing plays up there like he's paid, man. For real, he was like on that play. He was like, he switched so much, and he's just yelling, come on! 2nd down and 9. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be under center. I think that's going to be Wilson in the backfield. I can't really see the number. It is. And he's going to hand this thing off left side. And he's going to get a few over here past the 45. Now he's getting closer to the first down marker. And, he's keeping her moving. And they're going to be about a yard shy of the first down. That pile, I didn't think it was ever going to end. They might have showed up at my house. He kept pushing it. Wilson! We should get that sound effect on here.
I'm actually looking for it right now.
So here we go. 3rd down and 1. Here we go. From the just about midfield. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got Wilson to his left. He's going to hand this thing off. Nothing there, dude. Swallowed up. They lost yards on that. That was not ideal. 4th down and 2 now. Yeah, that's my thoughts exactly. Fourth and 2, they're going for it. Jordan Love's in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. Are they going to go for it? Or are they going to try to get him to jump? Play clock's at 14. 13, it's Wilson to his left. Now Jordan Love's walking up to the line. Change some stuff up. The play clock's at 7, 6, 5, 4. Ball still in snap. 2, and it's snapped. He's back to throw. Quick pass right side. That's completed. He stays in bounds. Matthew Golden on 4th down and 2. Gets the first down, baby. Let's go. Oh, my goodness. I hope I explained that good enough for the people who aren't watching, just listening, because that was good. That was a ridiculous play right there. 4th and 2. Whew. That's the stuff that makes your heart pump a little bit. You know what I mean there, Vinny?
That boy is good.
Jordan Love's going to be under center now. Wilson's still in the backfield. They got 43 yards to go to the end zone. Malik Heath in motion. Love is play action. He's looking downfield. Got a clean pocket. Gets rid of it. Throws it deep down the middle of the field. Incomplete. Romeo Dobbs, that ball was in the air for a little bit, and luckily it didn't fall in no defender's hands.
That was a really dangerous throw he just did right there.
Yeah, that was dangerous. That was not a good decision. He kind of threw it inside. Like Romeo Dobbs had to kind of defend against that thing. I like Jordan Love, though. He's like, what do you do? You know what I mean? Kind of shrugs. I wouldn't say he shrugged, but you know what I mean. We all right, though. Here we go. 2nd down and 10. 2:49 to go in the first quarter. Love's back to throw out a shotgun. He gets rid of it, completed. And that's going to be, I don't know who that was. That was Tucker Kraft for about 5, I think, right?
That boy is good.
Well, yeah, 3rd down and 4 right here. 3rd down and 4. Here we go. Come on. We got ourselves a Kraft sighting, baby. Good decision when you're 12 beers deep, you know what I mean? I make all my best decisions. That's how me and Vinny decided to work together. He messaged me and I was hammered. Like, why not? You know what I mean?
That's the best time to ask for a job at bar time. Yeah.
3rd and 4. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got, I think he's got Brooks to his right. Yeah, he does. All right. And that's going to be a timeout. Yeah, first timeout for the Green Bay Packers. Can we get 7 by end of the first? I believe we can. I'm going to be racing for it, obviously, but 2:04. Actually, I need a new beer, so we got a commercial. I'm going to walk away here just for a second. Hammer to chat, you know what I mean? We got some trivia questions. See how smart you are, you know what I mean? Be right back.
The Ultimate fan would know that the Packers played their first ever road game in Ishpeming, Michigan.
An Ultimate fan would know that Coach LaFleur was the 15th head coach and that he won 7 out of his first 8 games.
If anyone should decide who the Ultimate Packers fan is, I should make that call.
Coach LaFleur?
Could you make the cut and become the Kwik Trip Ultimate Packers fan presented by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar?
One lucky fan will win a prize pack that includes $50,000 and 2 tickets to every Packers home and away game next season. Full rules at kwiktrip.com/sweepstakes.
All righty, welcome back. We have a 3-0 ball game. Did you think you got the question right? You know what I mean? But here we go. What are we looking at? I'm looking at the comments scrolling up. All right, here we go. The Falcons. See, people know. I can't give no answers away. You know what I mean? Keep the answers coming. Here we go. 3rd down and 4. Tough luck. Good luck with that. Here we go. 3rd down and 4. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. That is going to be Emmanuel Wilson. He hands it to him left side and nothing there, dude. They're going to lose a yard on that. On 3rd down and 4, they lose a yard. Hands it to Wilson. Wilson left side, and there's just nothing there, dude. I mean, I don't know. But they're going for it. I didn't think they would right here. Here we go, 4th down. 4th down and 5. Jordan Love's in shotgun. He's got Wilson to his left. Now Wilson moves her out. He's moving all over the place over here. Now they're to the line, change some stuff. Are they going to actually run a play here? I'm not sure they are. Play clock's down to 8, 7, 6. The ball is snapped. Jordan Love back. He's got a clean pocket, and he's yeeting this thing towards the end zone. Overthrown, incomplete. Romeo Doubs couldn't get to it. Oh, my goodness. Unbelievable is right. Let's see this route right here. Romeo Doubs. Clean route, untouched, and just overthrown. Just past his fingertips there. They pronounced his name wrong at Falcons, and he was 0-5 on pass completions. Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind that shot right there. You got to hit it, you know what I mean? Because it was open. But I'm not crazy about that run right there on third. I don't know. When it works, it's good. But I don't like a lot of those runs like out of shotgun and they kind of cut across the quarterback. They don't seem to work all the time. But there we go. Who's calling these plays, Mike McCarthy? I don't think he is. Why not just try for the 5? I mean, I get that, but like I say, that play was open. They just didn't hit it. So like the play calling part of it, like it was there. Guy's gonna make the play. Dobbs cut in just enough to slow him on the route. Yeah, they obviously didn't link up however it was. He could have led him more across the field instead of over the top, making the pass harder. There you go. Let's hope this don't end up being a loss. We've had enough of those with the Brewers. They're going to win this game. They're going to win this game. A lot of ball game left, you know what I mean? What's up with Love? 3 times now he's walked around, talks to all the players pre-snap. Usually you see it once or twice, but 3 times in one drive is weird. Yeah, I think he's changed some stuff up. I don't know. Yeah, you are right about that, though. You don't really see a lot of that from him as much. And, like, that one was, like, super aggressive. But I think they're trying to keep momentum. They're trying to have kind of fast pace, so they're kind of calling it from the line a little bit. Yeah, he's a come on Cardinals, you know what I mean? Bears won today. Have to get tight ends involved. Didn't we draft 2 last year? Yeah, you have to get Tucker Kraft involved. I think Tucker Kraft is a dog. He should be a big part of this offense. I mean, Musgrave too, but Tucker Kraft especially. He's on my fantasy team. Packers fans terrified to criticize Love. What do you say? I just said he just overthrew. What do you want me to do? What do you want? You want like this guy's looks like they are trying to get to line faster. Yeah, it looks to me like they're trying to do kind of like fast pay. Yeah, they're trying to keep the thing flowing over here. Here we go. Ball's on Arizona 39-yard line. It's first down and 10. It's gonna be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. Come on, defense. You gotta do something here. They're gonna run it right side. Pretty much that same play the Packers did on third down, but they were successful with 8 yards for that thing. Let's go defense! Yeah, you should buy a shirt, dude. We got some shirts in the shop for you. Micah Parsons over here. Let's see if he can make play right here. They're going to be in shotgun, second down and 2. He's got a man to his right. They're at the 47-yard line. He's back to throw. He's running out of time. They're getting pressure. They're going to get to him. Now he's rolling right. He breaks away. Quay Walker's coming after him, but he's going to be a first down. He's going to run out of bounds. Like they had him, but he squirted a lot of that thing. That play calling is on that last drive was frustrating as a blind man fighting his zipper. I'll criticize Love. He needs to stop throwing the deep touchdown pass and just throw for the first down and keep the drive alive. Happy now. Here we go. First down and 10. We're going to end first quarter over here, though. Here we go. And here comes Philly boy. I hope he's going to land this thing good. All right, that didn't work out for him. You know what I mean? R.I.P. We're going to make shirts. You know what I mean? All right, so we end this first down. We're going to hang out right here. We ain't got nowhere to go. 2 good tight ends, 4 down, 2 yards. Love goes downfield, AR, old days. I mean, I think that's kind of like, I don't know, is that Jordan Love just doing that? Is that the play call? I mean, the route's there for a reason. So I don't think it's just like him like deciding. Maybe that's Matt LaFleur's style right here. That run on third down, I didn't like. Even if you're going to run it, I didn't care for that play call. But I would rather like a third down and 4. I'd like to see it even do a screen, but I'd like to have him throw it to the air. Bears victory, a pack, Vikings and Lions lost. Guess who is in first place in the North? yeah. If the Packers lose and then and the Lions lose and like all these mysterious things happen, we'll see. I mean, the Bears beat the Saints, you know what I mean? So even if, like, doesn't matter what position they're in right now, like, that's not where they're going to end it. They're going to end it probably in last place. Maybe the Vikings do, because they ain't got nothing going on over there. Let's get this ball back. You know what I mean? Yeah, the defense has to get after it here. Criticize the play caller. There you go. Shannon, we don't have the game here. Thanks for the awesome commentating. Love it. Hey, I appreciate you, Shannon. Hopefully it's good. Jordan is listening to Watson's dad. I don't think he is. I don't think he's on Twitter like that. You know what I mean? Go Pack Go. There you go, Joe. How you doing? All right, here we go. We're still at commercial over here. Go Pack Go. We need to stop, not allow any more points. That's true. Defense got to get after it. Defense got to dig deep. Can't let them scramble around and do all this stupid stuff. Spoiler alert, the Bears still suck. That is an factual fact, you know what I mean? Of all the facts that are factual, that's the factest one, you know what I mean?
The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck.
I thought they were going to get Malik Willis involved. The run-pass option would have been cool on that 3rd and 3 instead of delayed run for a loss of yards. I mean, I don't think that the Packers' offense is ever going to get too crazy with Malik Willis, like bringing him in and doing stuff. Maybe they will, but I don't see it. Why is it always the same pressure games when we are supposed to dominate? Drives me crazy. Yeah, they have to get together, and that's what I said before this game. You got to beat the teams that you're supposed to beat. You know what I mean? Here we go. 1st down and 10. Brisket's going to be under center. He's going to hand this thing off. They're going to try to run it up the middle. Not a lot there. He's going to get a couple yards.
Boom. He's on his back.
So the beginning of the second quarter. It's going to be 2nd down and 8. These Bear fans using the ifs. Yeah, what if it could crap gold bars? 36 total yards for the Packers, 72 for the Cardinals. Got to switch that up. So where are they at in the field over here? They have about 40, but only about 40 yards to go to the end zone. 2nd and 8. They're going to be under center. Defense has got to do something right here. Brisket's going to hand this thing off, and he gets nailed right away.
You get nothing.
That's going to be a loss of a couple yards. Enagbare. I always say his name wrong, so I feel weird about saying it. Like my mouth doesn't work, but Enagbare. There we go. But he absolutely lit him up. He's going to remember his name. I know that. Here we go. 3rd down and 10. Come on, defense. Let's get some going right here. They did a big play right here. Brisket's going to be in shock, and he's got a man to his right. Micah Parsons in the middle right here, and he's going to break through, gets pressure, and that ball is out. I think it was caught. I think that's a turnover. The Packers got the ball, and they're running down the field. This is McKinney, and he's trying to run across right side, and he's going to get to about the 50-yard line. I think that was a reception, and the ball was knocked out. But Micah Parsons was lined up in the middle of the field, in the middle of the defense, which was kind of different. Yeah, he just punched that thing out. Dude, right in the face, too. Yeah, are they going to call us a fumble, though? Because did he make a football move? So we're waiting to see what the refs are saying over here. Nixon punched it out over there. That's correct. 13:26 to go in the second quarter. Whenever they get back to it. Talked to a time traveler. They told me that early December that the NFL will announce Vikings and Bears have been eliminated from the playoff contentions. All right, so we're still waiting over here. Yeah, I like that look with Parsons, too, like moving Parsons around like that. It's catching a fumble. Confirmed. There we go. Let's go. That's what we needed right there. This Packers defense, that's what they got to get after right there. Phil's review coming. Thanks, Phil. Oh, it's another. That was all right. Another review. I thought it was already.
Go, Pack, go!
So now it's a booth review. All right, I'm confused. I thought it already was. But anyways, here we go. All right, here we go. We're gonna go to commercial. We're gonna find out what's what when we come back. But I think it's gonna stay. You know what I mean?
Hey man, try this. It's my favorite. Thanks. Whoa, wait. Be careful, I just mopped there.
Yeah, just these. Russell, I swear I see you everywhere.
Yeah man, I've been busy. See you next time.
Alrighty. Here we are. We are back. So yeah, they're reviewing this thing right now. There's still a commercial over here. He Mike Tyson that ball minus the ear bite. Don't have Mike hear you saying that. But yeah, he punched that thing out like it owed him money. Guess he doesn't want to stick around to learn first. Chat will know that. I'm right here, dude. We gonna find out. Are you at the game? Is that what you're talking about? That's what the NFL should do is move the reviews to Vegas, make it obvious. Yeah. Robert said, turn it on just as the turnover happened, not moving from the spot. Yeah, you can't move. You got to be there all day. We're going to find out what's happening here. They're coming back from commercial. It's ruled an incomplete pass. Oh, my goodness. Here comes the punt. And they're going to let this thing go. And it's going to bounce into the end zone. And he tried to save that thing, but so there we go. We got ourselves a touchback. Vinny doesn't know nothing.
See, Phil knows. I'm still about 20 seconds ahead of you, Matt. So I knew.
All right, so here we go. So did he not take 2 steps or something? Yeah, he didn't make a football move, I think, is what they would be saying right there. Because it was kind of like he had it. I think he had it long enough, but I get that they liked having that football move. That is such a load of crap. The 3-step rule is trash. He had full possession. Yeah, I think he had full possession. But, I mean, as long as they call it the same all the time, you know what I mean? But here we go, 13:26 to go in the second quarter. It's 1st and 10. Jordan Love is going to be under center. Josh Jacobs in the backfield. Love back to throw. Gets rid of it. That's completed to Romeo Doubs for 5 yards, maybe 5.5. So 1st down. Slanging the thing. Yeah, I thought fumble too, but I'm a little bit biased, you know what I mean? Oh, it's supposed to be 3. I don't think it's supposed to be 3, but you have to have like football move after the catch if you get hit like immediately. It's 2nd down and 4. Jordan Love's in shotgun. Jacobs to his left. He's got Kraft in motion. He's going to hand it to Josh Jacobs up the middle, and he's going to have a 1st down. He's still moving, and that's going to be a nice little scamper-rooney over there for Josh Jacobs. That calf looks better. I don't know what illness he had. Let's see where this how far he got. He got, I think, past the 30. What did he get? Close to the 40-yard line, I think you're going to have this. Feed number 8 is right, dude. I've seen people saying that they want him to sit out today. It's like, they're like, he's questionable. Like, just let him rest. save him. Like, dude, no, if he's good to go, put him in. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be under center. Jacobs in the backfield. They're at the 36-yard line. He's trying to get his man to go in motion. There he goes, Tucker Kraft in motion. They're going to do the same thing. Run it up the middle again, and Josh Jacobs is going to get about 3 yards short of the first down.
That boy is good.
2nd down and 3 right here. He is. He eating. Don't need no fork or nothing. This isn't about the right call. This is about a point spread. What are we talking about? What you talking about, Willis? That was such a crap call, you could fertilize all the newly planted corn in Nebraska. Here we go. Jordan Love, play action, looking to throw, and he's thrown it deep left side, and that's to Tucker Kraft. There's a flag on the play. That's incomplete. That was over. It was over into the sideline a little bit. We were talking about baseball players wearing necklaces. Jordan Love's got one. So it's 1st down. So there's a penalty on the defense. I missed what the penalty was. And someone's going to tell us in the chat.
Holding on Golden. They held Golden.
Oh, okay, they held Golden. All right, I see the replay here now. There we go. It's cheating. McManus is not playing today. He was on the inactive list. Yeah, there you go, Phil. 1st down and 10. Jordan Love, 6'8", 35 yards. Wouldn't hurt him to, run for 10 yards at some point. You know what I mean? You don't have to do it all at once. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. He's back to throw. He's looking right. Now he tosses underneath that Tucker Kraft, and that's going to be about 5 yards or so. No, that was not Tucker Kraft. Is there a flag over here? They're showing some other stuff, so I can't even see if there is. I trust you, though. I will not be streaming tonight. No, we're not doing Sunday Night Football tonight. So we have another penalty over here. So that's a face mask on defense. Oh, yeah, that was Fitzpatrick. All right, so Kevin says Cards keep cheating. Matt may settle down before the end of the first half. All right, here we go. Here we go. 1st down and 10. Jordan Love's going to be under center. Matthew Golden's in motion. Play action. Jordan Love's got all day back there to throw, and he's looking deep. All right, he gets it complete. That's going to be a 1st down. Romeo Dobbs. Here we go. Go, Pat, go. That's going to actually get more than 3 hours of sleep tonight. Will I not hear the alarm 18 times? No. You might. No, you won't. I guarantee you won't. Here we go. 1st down and 10. Romeo Dobbs, 2 catches, 21 yards. 10:17 to go in the 2nd quarter. Play clock's at 10 seconds over here. Jordan Love's going to be under center. Josh Jacobs in the backfield. All right, they're at the 16-yard line. Need a touchdown right here. I mean, not at this exact play, but on this drive. Here we go. He's going to hand it off. Josh Jacobs, he's trying to run this thing left side. He's trying to keep the thing moving, but that's only about 3 yards. 3 yards on the gain. 87, Love just may be picking and choosing everyone. I love me some Romeo Dobbs, you know what I mean? Yeah, everyone wants to see Matthew Golden get a touchdown. You know what I mean? We got Brooks in. Phil doesn't like that. Here we go, 2nd down and 7. Jordan Love, going to be shotgun. Brooks was to his right, now he's to his left. He's back to throw. He's looking, and he tossed that thing, but that's going to be short for Brooks.
Just a bit outside.
Yeah, and that's what it was. 3rd down and 7 now. Brooks better leave now. What's your beef with Brooks there, Philly boy? What is up, Lori? How you doing? Go Pack, go. We have 479 people watching live right now across all the places. I appreciate it. Be sure to tap that like button. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. Brooks is to his left. They are at the 13-yard line. Is this going to Tucker Kraft? You know what I mean? Jordan Love back to throw. He's dancing around, tosses it right side towards the end zone. That's going to be overthrown to Wicks. Incomplete. He was pretty covered anyway. He was covered pretty well. We're going to check this replay right here. Come on, man. Yeah, that was just, I don't know. I don't like that. Incomplete. So now we're having a 31-yard field goal attempt. You know what I mean? And this is Lucas have risk. Here we go. Let's see what he's got. And it's going to be up. It's going to be good. So it's a tie ball game. Yay! I wish I was but Packers did tie this thing up 3-3. And the field goal is good. You know what I mean? Here we go, Philly boy. He says, Bastard stole a lot of Wilson's early season work. Brooks is in for 2 plays. We settled for 3. That's why. All right, so Philly, tell me how you really feel about it. I mean, I always hit the points. Yeah, I just wish they'd had a better play on the last one to get a touchdown over there. Play calls are so bad when it matters. This is becoming frustrating. We should have had the touchdown. Offense is blah right now. It is. The offense is not looking, you're not overconfident. But they got to get it together. Yeah, we should have had 7 right there. I'll agree with that. You know what I mean? That is my name. You know what I mean? All right. All right, so where's everyone from? All right, we got 491 people watching. 49 now. 2 people are like, I'm out of here. Let me know where you're from, you know what I mean? I want to see where people are watching from over here. And check out the podcast, The Matt Ramage Show. Available everywhere you listen to podcasts. Go download it, subscribe, follow it, do all that stuff. And I appreciate it if you did that. Don't trade Wilkes. Please, no, I think you mean Malik Willis. Or Wilson. Either way, I wouldn't want to trade either of those either. Can someone wake up the offense, please? Absolutely, dude. They got to get it together. I mean, I trust that the defense is going to keep in this thing, but come on. It's the Cardinals. Let's get after it. I'm glad we don't have all yellow uniforms like Chargers. I mean, they have like the whiteout thing. I think they did have all yellow alternate one time. But, yeah, there we go. Shout out to Wisconsin, you know what I mean? Can't wait to see Watson and Reed back. The offense will be explosive. Yeah, when Watson comes back, Reed, if they get him back, I think that but I think even without them, this offense should be doing a lot better than they are right now. Hello from Indiana. What's up, Indiana? Texas in the building. You can't go all that way and not get 7 points. Yeah, you know what I mean? The way it was going to. What's up, Georgia? I know someone in Georgia. Here comes the kickoff. We're going to get a return here from about the 4-yard line. And you're going to run in this thing left side. He's going to get not quite to the 30. He's going to get to the 28-yard line. And this is my wife watching from the living room. There you go. Iowa in the building. We got 9 minutes to go in this quarter right here. What's up, Iowa? Hey, what's up? Cleveland, Ohio, represent. So first down, the Packers got 6 first downs this game. Cardinals 5. That sucks. Is that Connecticut? Never get the game there, but here we go. We'll get to more of those after this play. 1st and 10. Brisket's going to be under center. 29-yard line. He's going to hand this thing off. And he gets chewed up, bro. Big time loss.
You get
Wooden
nothing.
with the tackle. Big time play. Let's see about the 3-yard loss. Let's check this out. Yeah, he just boom. Not today. I appreciate that, Chris. You know what I mean? An hour from Green Bay. That's all you need to know. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. We're going to be, Brisket's going to be under center, 25-yard line. He's going to be play action. He's got pressure. He's trying to make a miss. He can make a miss, you know what I mean? But they locked in on him, and he's going down. But there's going to be a flag on the play. We're going to see what this flag is real quick. Looks like it's against the Packers. They seem the most concerned. Yeah, illegal hip drop tackle. So here we go. Shout out to Carl over here. Character putting his hand in front of his mouth while blushing. There you go. $2. I appreciate you, Carla. You are awesome. Go, Pack, go! Go, Pack, go! We got Maryland in the building over here. I missed a whole bunch. Appreciate y'all who commenting. Kentucky, here we go. 1st and 10, 8:16 to go in the second quarter. So here we go. He's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. 1st down and 10 at the 40-yard line. Come on, defense. Let's get something going. They got a man in motion over here. Play clock's down to 2. 1, the ball snapped. He's going to hand this thing off left side. He's going to get about 5 yards and no more. So 2nd down and 5. Man, this guy drives me crazy. We ain't going nowhere if we play with the sloppiest when we play East Steelers Eagles. Yeah, when they gotta. I agree, dude. They gotta ball out. They got playing against these teams, and Cardinals are playing them close right here, and it sucks right now. They gotta figure it out over here on offense. 2nd down and 5. This gets in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. Come on, Parsons. Get something. Here we go. He's back to throw. Quick pass, and that's going to be completed. They were all over, but I think that's going to be a 1st down right at that mark right there to McBride. Dude, look at his knee went right to the business. That should have been a penalty right there. All right, 1st and 10. Yeah, I think that penalty. 6:40 to go in the second quarter. Here we go. Brisket's going to be under center. He's going to be in motion. Come on, defense. They're going to be play action. He's got time. Throws it deep left side. That's going to be completed and gets out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Yeah, we need a big play on defense right here. Oh, look at that. It just became a matter. What's up, Cody? I appreciate you over here. You know what I mean? We gotta get some air holes. Going on over there. I appreciate you, Cody. You are awesome. A lot of comments.
What the hell's going on out here?
1st down and 10. 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Brisket's going to be handing this thing off. He's going to try to run this thing up the middle. Defense gets there. You get a few yards on that. On 1st and 10, I would think he got 3 or 4. Brisket looks hurt. Who's the backup for him? Probably someone bad if it's quarterback 3. Is he hurt? I didn't see it. But it's 2nd and 5 here. 5:30 to go in the second quarter. Parsons on the sideline. Here we go. Brisket's going to be in shotgun. That's still Brisket, right? I didn't miss nothing. Come on, defense. You need something right here. They're at the 22-yard line. He's looking to throw. He's throwing it left. He's looking for the end zone, and that's knocked away. Good defense right there. Oh, my goodness.
Nothing.
Yeah, that could have been bad. That was beautiful defense. That's what you want out of your linebackers. Mr. Cooper over here just put his hands up and knocked that ball out of the sky. Yeah, that was right there, dude. In his hands. We need more points. The offense should be explosive, not a three-point before half type of offense. Yeah, absolutely, dude. The offense need to get it going. They need to get it going on this next drive. It's 3rd down and 5 right here. Brisket's in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. Come on, defense. Get another one right here. He's back to throw. He's going to toss it quick, and that's going to be incomplete until McBride. So they're going to have to punt right here.
Nothing.
Down and 5. Let's go. Come on, defense. We need that because this offense has to get it going now. Go, Pat, go. The defense cannot be on the field this long. That's the thing. They get worn down. But it's 4th down. We got a 40-yard field goal attempt coming up right here. "32 yards. Here it goes. It is up, and it's going to be good. It's 6-3 ball game. And we got ourselves a field goal game so far right now, and that's second quarter, 5:02 to go. And the offense has to get it going on this next drive right here. We're going to be right back after these messages.
Hi, have you seen that realtor with all those billboards?
Hold my beer.
What?
Get local, award-winning injury lawyers. Get Nicolet.
All right, here we go. We are back. We have a 6-3 ball game. That was a beautiful play by Cooper right there. Who is Brisket? How are they doing walking us down the field? Embarrassing. Yeah, he's not a quarterback. You want doing that. Trey McBride is an elite tight end. I'm glad our players are holding their own against him. Yeah, he's an absolute baller. I've done a few, I think at least one other Cardinals game. He's like a big part of their offense. He's an absolute stud, so... yeah, they're holding their own a little bit. Here we go. Teams like the Browns, Bengals, and Arizona shouldn't even be in these games like this. We should be dominated with the talent on both sides of the ball. I mean, you've seen what the Bengals did last week. So I think the Bengals are a better team than we got the first week of Flacco. I think that was pretty fortunate because they got receivers over there. So I kind of get that one. But, yeah, absolutely. They should be stomping out the teams they're supposed to stomp out. You should be getting the leads against teams you're supposed to get leads against. Not playing close, no matter if they're good or bad. The offense need to get a spark in their soul, and they're going to get it right here. This is the drive right here. Let's get it together. Let's get some positive vibes going in the chat. You know what I mean? Let's get some positive vibes over here. 510 folks watching live across all the places. I appreciate 4 people on Twitch are watching right now. 4 people on Twitch. I don't know if we've ever had 4 people watch on Twitch at the same time. I appreciate y'all. Here we go. 5:02 to go. Second quarter. Go, Pat, go. Here comes the kickoff. We're going to have a return from the 5-yard line, 10, 15, 20. He's going to go to the 25, and he's going to try to hit that spin move. They ain't going to get none, but about 32 yards is where the Packers are going to start this thing. I got me a brand new car, some mac and cheese with bacon from Casey's. Dang good, but I never had Kwik Trip. Now I need a Packers win. Weekend made. Go Packers. You need to head over to Wisconsin and get yourself a Kwik Trip. You know what I mean? Here we go. 4:55 to go to second quarter, where the Packers are going to start. Our offense looked like they're asleep at the wheel. Let's get it going right here. Jordan Love's going to be under center. I don't think that's Jacobs in the backfield. I can't see the number, but it looks like a double digit. He's got Musgrave in motion. Wilson's in there. Play action. Jordan Love Is he gonna run? He's gonna scamper. He should have went for 10 yards, bro. How many yards did he run for there? 6 yards, so 2nd and 4. I need Jordan Love to get 10 yards rushing. I mean, I hope, obviously, care more about the Packers winning, more about that. But, you know, on the way of doing that, let's scramble a little bit, you know what I mean? So that's a 6-yard scramble for Jordan Love, and I'm excited about that. Here we go, 2nd down and 4. Let's get a 1st down right here. Let's not have everything go to 3rd down. Here we go, Jordan Love, back to throw. He's going to toss this thing into a little screen on the right side, and that was horrible. I hate that play call. There's a flag on the play, though. I do not like that play call at all.
That one's straight out of the Dolphins playbook.
Yeah. There's a flag on the offense. They're going to say offensive pass interference. That was a screen, so they probably blocked early. We're going to see what they call it. We are 9th in total offense and 7th in scoring, but it doesn't feel like it. Absolutely. Here comes the ref. Pass interference on the offense. Love slides, short, dives, maybe a first, man up. You know what I mean? I have like a possibility I could win $1,000 if Jordan Love gets 10 yards rush in this game and Pickett gets a touchdown. So maybe he already did. I don't even know. I'm not watching that game. Here we go. Jordan Love is going to be in shit. Yeah, 3rd down and 6. He's got empty backfield over here. Come on. They're highlighting Tucker Kraft as they go into him. Jordan Love back to throw. He's got time. He's going to run out of time, though. Dude, he goes down for his sack. What is going on? What is going on? Arizona's defense gets to him. David says, Stevie Wonder could make better play calling right now. Why do we throw those 2-yard outs? Teams have scouted us on those plays. I don't care for those. I don't care any team that does them. I don't like those. It's 4th down and 17 here, and they're going to be punting. Good Lord is right. Here comes the punt. Maybe they can fumble this. That'd be nice. We're going to have a return here from about the 16. He's at the 20, 25. He's heading towards the sideline. He's going to go out about the 30-yard line. Another defense, dude. Let's get a quick pick 6 or something, dude. We need something. 3:04 to go in the 2nd quarter. Yeah, exactly this, dude. This is crap, tuning out. See, that's one thing I would never, ever do. I never, ever stop watching. I mean, I can see you stop watching me. But,
what the hell's going on
as far as
out
the
here?
game, we gonna stick with it, you know what I mean? But Packers are down 3 points right here. We got to get some stuff going. I just hope we can get to halftime and keep the score 6-3. I hope they can get like a pick 6 right here. Defense even have time to sit down. Yeah, they did sit down for a couple minutes right there. You got a pigeon or something? Dude, I couldn't tell if it was coming from my window or not. Our defense would be even better if the offense would do a little something, you know what I mean? And that's the thing. You got to play. They always talk about that complementary football. That doesn't involve being out, having the defense barely be able to sit down. Last year, he was on fire. I'm not sure what we're talking about right there. This has to be some of the worst play calling I've seen on offense all year. It reminds me of Rodgers last year in Green Bay. Thankfully, everyone is playing mid and keeping all things records close because the Pack are not playing like a Super Bowl contender right now. I mean, I think like with the Super Bowl contender stuff, I even see people like talking about like MVP, whatever. I think right now, like middle of the season, like you just try to win as many games as you can. Like I don't care. I mean, obviously I want to be a Super Bowl contender, but I think you just got to keep winning. You got to, I don't know. I just don't try to worry about that word Super Bowl contender. Because, like, the first 2 weeks that everyone said, they're a Super Bowl contender, they're a Super Bowl contender. Like, in 2 weeks, it doesn't matter. Like, the Bears won today. The Bears have a winning record. I don't think the Bears are going to be special, but, like, it seems right now their fans are probably saying the same thing. That's why I'd say just win the games. And right now you're down 6-3 against the Arizona Cardinals. They got this offense has to turn it on. They got to turn it on, you know what I mean? He slid just randomly. Gonna post this every 5 minutes. Heads up. All right, here we go. I think we're coming back from commercial. What are they looking at over here? What is going on with our team? Got a rough start, you know what I mean? Does it have anything to do with that plane? Sitting on a plane for 6 hours? I don't know. 3:04 to go in the second quarter. Here we go. 1st and 10 in the Packers defense. They gotta come back with it again. Brisket's gonna be under center. We need a turnover right here. Asking a lot for that defense, but he's gonna be under center. He's gonna hand this thing off. He's gonna try to run it right side, and the Packers defense is all over. There's a flag on the play. Looks like throwing in the spot of holding though. That was a loss of a couple. We're gonna see these refs they're talking about. Holding on the offense. Who does the play calling, LaFleur or the offensive coordinator? Barely hear of our offensive coordinator like we hear stuff about Halfley. Guessing our offensive coordinator isn't very good. No, LaFleur calls the plays. Whenever the head coach calls the plays, you usually don't hear about the offensive coordinator too much. I mean, they help prepare during the week, but they have duties, obviously, during the game. I don't know what they are. I've never been an offensive coordinator, but I think they kind of help. They're probably in the headset a little bit. But here we go. 1st down and 20 now. Brisket's going to be under center at the 19-yard line. Defense got to do something. Come on. Got him in a bad spot, play action. He's looking to throw. He's going to toss this thing left side towards the sideline, and that's going to be about 5 yards on that. He gets knocked out of bounds.
Offensively, he has called a few duties. So, yeah.
Love your positivity, Matt. I wish I could be like you. You know what I mean? You got to try to get a positive vibe. I mean, it's early in the game. They're down 3. I get it. I'm frustrated, too. You expect them to, dominate. I wouldn't say dominate because it's not like the Cardinals have nobody. Like, they are 2-4. I think I watched one of their games this season, but, any given Sunday. But, yeah, you expect them to handle teams like this, have a nice, comfortable lead. But here we go. They're at 24-yard line. 2nd down and 15. Ball snapped. He's back to throw. He's going to have pressure, and they're going to get to him, and they're going to take him down at about the 14-yard line. And that was 2nd and 15. And now a big-time 3rd down. There we go, defense. Keeping them in the game. That's the 2-minute warning. That's what you need right there. You're asking a lot for your defense, but, man, they came through right there. There we go. We're going to go to commercial. We'll be right back.
This is the last bag of chips.
I'd fight my own grandmother for just one.
Hey, it's chips and soda.
I'll go tell coffee and donuts.
Mm-mm.
All righty, we are back over here. Who got the sack? I actually didn't see. Let me know in the chat over here. Matt's positivity is called being buzzed. No, I'm always pretty positive, dude. I mean, like I get it, like being frustrated and being mad. But I remember like back in the day with the Packers loss, it like ruined my whole week, and I'd be like mad at people. I'd yell at people at work, like weren't Packer fans. We get in arguments, and to me, it's just not worth it, you know. And 6-3. Here's my thing: like people talk about like ugly wins, like against the Bengals or whoever. I don't care about ugly wins because come playoff time, wherever you're seated, you're seated. No one's thinking about that ugly win in week 5. You know what I mean? It's like just get as many wins as you can. And hopefully things start clicking at some point because when it comes playoff time, you have to get hot. You have to beat really good football teams. But during the season, just try to get as many wins as you can. Like Herm Edwards used to always say that. You know, just stack wins and get enough to go to the tournament, he called it. And then that's what it is. But, yeah, they're not looking beautiful right now. But that was a good sack right here. So we got like positive vibes rolling over here, Vinny.
Yeah, it looks like Walker was the one that got in there first.
Yeah, Walker right there showing the replay over here. He was in there. Parsons was in there. But Quay Walker looks like the fella that got a hold of him. Not sure if they're going to share sacks with people, but yeah, so Walker with the sack credit over here. So here we go. They're going to be third down and 23. He's going to have a split backfield. Come on, defense. They're back there a little bit, expecting obviously a big pass play. He's back to throw. He's got time. He's throwing it. There's a flag out, and that's going to be, I think he caught that thing, but the flag was out early, so I'm not sure it's going to count. But who is this on? Because Arizona looks pretty happy right now. That was a big-time play down the right sideline. Offsides on the defense, dude. What the? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a jump right there, dude. Dude, that was almost tipped by Evan Williams. Couldn't get there in time. And it's first down and 10. They had him in long yardage situation, and they got it. Here we go. 1:52 to go in the second quarter. Brisket's going to be under center. He's going to pitch it. He's trying to run this thing right side. And he's going to get a few there, about 4 or 5 yards maybe.
He's on his back.
Oh, my goodness. We need a turnover right here. John says, wow, offsides and gave up a first down on 3rd and 23. That's horrible. It's 2nd down and 5 right here. 1:25 to go in the second quarter. So Arizona's going to try to go down here and score before half. They are at the 36-yard line. And here we go. They're going to be play action, looking to throw. And he tosses this thing, and he gets lit up for 1 yard. Was that worth 1 yard for you, dude?
He's on his back.
As soon as he caught it,
You'll
he just
feel
got
that one tomorrow.
Yeah, 3rd and 23. I was feeling good about 3rd and 23, you know what I mean? 1:05 to go is absolutely correct there. Second timeout by the Packers. His soul left his body. At halftime today, we have ourselves another cartoon that our producer, Vinny, has put together. So check that out at halftime, you know what I mean? See where the adventure goes. Look at all this out. This is starting to feel like the Cleveland game, a game we need to win and a game we should win, but a game we're making it hard on ourselves to win. Yeah, offense just really isn't getting it done right here. 3rd down and 4. Defense keeping it 6-3, but they're going to be at the 35-yard line. He's back to throw. He's looking. He gets that off. That's going to be completed for a first down at the 21-yard line. And we're on inside 1 minute to go. Packers have 1 timeout. Cardinals have 2. Just a warning, Matt. If Cards score, be ready for the Bears, Lions, and Viking fans to flood the stream during half. Yeah, they will. They can watch the cartoon. They do. They always show up. Oh, here we go. We're going to have a run left side by the Cardinals and nothing there. Packers defense is all over it. So 32 seconds to go. They're kind of wasting a lot of time here. 2 timeouts to go. Are they just playing for a field goal here? Like, what's going on? See, Bear fans are already here. John's been here the whole time. I've never seen we'll talk about Kwik Trip instead. You know, we can talk about Kwik Trip instead. Kwik Trip's got themselves a bake sale, $2.99 for 3 premium donuts. You know what I mean? You can't even get those in Illinois. They don't sell them there, you know what I mean? So check out Kwik Trip, you know what I mean? But I love Did Slide, you know what I mean? Just imagine if I missed that, you know, my picks, just because of that. It's bad. Here we go. 2nd and 10. They're breaking out of here. Why did we run the ball? People want to talk about bad play call, and that was horrible for. Oh yeah, dude, that was bad clock management right there. 32 seconds. Cardinals have 1 timeout. Packers have 1 timeout. 2nd down and 10. Brisket's going to be in shotgun. Empty backfield now. That's an interesting choice. I'm telling you, like, if they bring pressure, let's see what they got. They're not really bringing much. I mean, he's going to be rolling to his right. He's got time, gets rid of it. That's going to be completed, but a tackled immediately for no gain, maybe a yard. 23 seconds, 22. You lose. Their clock management is, you know, 19 seconds to go, and they're going to use their final timeout. And I don't know how, in this situation, how they've used all their timeouts, and they didn't take a shot in the end zone. They ran the ball, then threw it short. And I don't understand what's going on here. The Packers might get a break because Arizona is making some mistakes here. 3rd down and 9 right here. 19 seconds to go. Packers need to quit calling timeouts and just get to half. They're not calling timeouts. Arizona's calling timeouts because they're trying to score here. So we lose to Flacco and maybe Brisket. I guess we didn't lose to Flacco against the Browns, but that wasn't because of Flacco. People always say about Flacco. That was the defense in that game. He balled out the next game, though. Here we go, 3rd down and 9. Brisket's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. No timeouts. Oh, we jumped. Micah Parsons jumped. Free play for Arizona. He's rolling to his left. He's got to get rid of it. Throws it towards the end zone, out of the back of the end zone. But there's going to be a flag on that, obviously. So 5-yard penalty, 12 seconds to go. Doesn't really matter too much because they have to throw towards the end zone, but it gets them shorter. Brisket's 11 of 17, 122 yards. Got to keep him out of the end zone right here. 3rd down and 4. So here we go. He's going to be in shotgun. Ball at the 15-yard line. He's got a man to his left. Come on, defense. Don't let him get this. He's back to throw. He's going to throw it towards the end zone, and that's going to be a touchdown for Arizona. Their only good player, McBride. Oh, my goodness. Trey McBride, touchdown. And, crap is right, dude. Just runs right to the corner of the end zone over here. And just nobody there. Yeah, how do they not know where dude is? He's like the biggest weapon they have. 7 seconds to go in the second quarter. And it's not looking good right here. 12-3. And here comes the extra point. It's up. It's going to be good. And we have John's been in this chat the whole game. I appreciate you, John the Bears fan over here. Not putting your comment up there, though. Why is arguably the best tight end in football wide open? Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know. That was a breakdown, like what was going on there, but he was pretty much ran back. He had a linebacker on him. He ran past him, and that was it. David says that feels like games that could slip away. And we got another half here, but the offense definitely has to get it going. The offense really hasn't been getting after it. They got to figure it out. I don't know what they're going to do at halftime, but they got to figure it out. Down 10 points right here. Going into half. People are pretty pumped in the chat over here. Far from over this game. You got to see what they got in the second half over here. Yeah, not the first half you expected. Offense showing very little life.
Well, we're waiting.
Yeah, we're waiting on that offense. It's getting dangerous, there, Vinny, isn't it? You feel some danger going on? You know what that is, and you know what That is, you know what I mean? We're going to have the kickoff here. It's going to be out of the back of the end zone. So no return. 7 seconds to go. Yeah, where is the fire? You hope the second half they come out swinging because first half offensively, not good. Cards tight end could have took one of those Walmart scooters to the end zone. The floor play calling is getting frustrating. It is. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't love everything Matt LaFleur does. I like Matt LaFleur, but sometimes the play calling is confusing to me. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. 7 seconds to go. Matthew in motion up top. Love back to throw. He's got time. He's going to throw it. Middle of the field. That's going to be completed to Romeo Dobbs. 1 second. They have a timeout. Do they get the timeout? They do get the timeout. Down to 1 second. And Romeo Dobbs, all right. I think he's all right. Yeah, they get in the spot, man. Can he take over for his predecessor, Hail Mary style? You know what I mean? That'd be something right here. Things don't change. It's time to start firing and hiring coaching staff. Floor has been piss poor calling plays this year. Oh, no, they're going to try to kick a field goal here. They're trying to kick a 61-yard field goal attempt. Here we go, 61 yards. It's up. It's up. It looks good. Looks true. Is it long enough? And it is, baby! Well, the Packers cut the lead a little bit. 13-6 ball game. All right to be happy. Here we go, Jesse. 3rd and 23, and that touchdown pass, that is terrible. People talking about play calling. How about this defense lately? I think the defense overall is good. I mean, they weren't perfect, but they kept him in a lot of kept him out. Well, here comes Philly boy. As that we go to halftime over here. That was a good kick right there, right down the middle. You know, I mean, maybe this. You know, like what do they do? How long McManus is going to be out? And if this dude just keeps, chopping away right there, maybe like, you know what I mean? Maybe we stick with this guy. Is that a new Packer record? Is that a new? I'm not listening.
That's what they said. It was a new Packers record. Yep.
All right, so there you go. New Packers record, 61-yard field goal. You know what I mean? So let's get after it. All right, we're going to go to commercial or take a break over here for halftime, but we have a halftime show. My producer, Vinny, who everyone knows, we have a series going on, so if this is your first time being here, welcome to the show. You know what I mean? But here we go. We'll be back after a little bit.
Well, hello there again, eh? I guess you're probably wondering what I'm doing standing here in front of my fine plaid-colored van in front of the mighty Lambeau Field. Well, let me tell you what happened. You remember last time when you saw me, when I had that fine trap with the mac and cheese trying to catch the elusive Matt Ramage. And he foiled my plan while I was being distracted by that police officer. Well, he got away with the mac and cheese that time, but I'll tell you one thing, it won't happen again. Well, anyway, I got arrested, and they threw me in jail like a vagrant animal. And while I was in jail, I realized they forgot to take my cell phone away. And I remembered that when I was at Kwik Trip, I noticed they were having a bake sale with 3 donut boxes for $2.99. So I quickly devised a plan. I ordered a bunch of boxes of those donuts there, and had them delivered to the police station, because everyone knows how much police officers love them donuts there, So, when the police officers saw them donuts, oh, their eyes got huge, and they ran to the donuts, and they fought like furious animals, ravaging the landscape, trying to get at those donuts, And while they were fighting, I made my escape out of the police station and back here to mighty Lambeau Field. Well, I may be a fugitive now, but I'm still looking for the Matt Ramage. Have you seen him? I'm still looking for him, Well, anyway, I hope to find him really soon because it's going to be a lot harder now that I'm a fugitive from the law there, eh? and it's pretty hard to hide from the police officers when you have a plaid-colored van. Not many of them around here, eh? Yeah. Well, anyway, if you see him, tell him I'm looking for him and I still need the good fortune. Hey, and while you're at Kwik Trip, get yourself some of them donuts, eh? They may help you out of a jam sometime. Just a little hint for you. All right, until next time, see you later. Bye.
Attention. Have you or a loved one been seriously... forget that. Let's do this Nicolet Law style and give the people what they want.
It's Nicolet! It's Nicolet! Nicolet Law!
Alrighty, we are back. 576 folks watching live right now. So let me go. Let's get to the chat. We got the Niner fan over here. What's going on in the desert? You know what I mean? Niner fans got to chime in. What's up, Alex? Packers are frauds. Don Hudson retired, number 14. I don't know. Yeah. Don Hudson. Number 14 is retired. I thought the addition of Micah, the Packers were all the greatest team in history. No one said they're the greatest team in history, but this season isn't over. This game isn't over. You know, I don't know, like Niner fans be celebrating. They're just mad because the Packers have 2 Super Bowl wins since their last one. You know what I mean? But here we go. Against the backup. There it is. Isn't Bob Sacramento? Bob Sacramento. I know that reference. You know what I mean? No, they aren't Packer haters. Yeah, dude, the Packers. I'm going to get to the chat because I like to get to chat even if, you know, it's not things that I agree with or whatever. The trolls and whatnot. We gotta let people voice their opinion and whatnot. Producer Vince, my name, choice is Les after my grandfather, Leslie. So there we go. I appreciate you joining that for that. And here we go. So a 13-6 ball game. Ham in the chat. What are we thinking? What do the Packers got to do? Obviously, they gotta play better offense. They have to get better on offense. They got to get some drives going. I don't think they really had any long drives going. So let me know. Ham in the chat. Give me your thoughts. Get the positive vibes in here too. You know, say what you want to say, but you know what I mean? Let's get it going. I live right down the road from the Cardinals Stadium, and it's 80 degrees and lots of sun. You know, they're nice weather over there. You know, I feel like Arizona is always just nice. Matt, your podcast is being polluted by brain-dead but her keyboard warriors probably living in their mom's basement. I'm actually right now in a basement, but it's not my mom's. You know, people always say you're in your mom's basement to me. I know you're not saying it to me, but people say it to me, and I'm like, I'm in a basement, but I paid them. I paid a mortgage on this thing. You know what I mean? But that's what it is. I mean, people get frustrated. I get people being frustrated, and they got to voice their opinion a little bit. But only cheer for the Pack. Arizona are Packer loves. There you go. Rocking that thank you Jerry sweater, thinking positive vibes, go Pack, go. I got my Green Bay Parsons one on. I don't have the thank you. I actually haven't seen the thank you Jerry. I don't know where that is. I gotta find that thing. You know what I mean? How about them Bears cheese ball? You know what I mean? Bears won today. A nice win against one of the worst teams in the league. You know what I mean? Good job. Everyone's pumped for you guys. Said Fred Warner is hurt. He is awesome. Yeah, the Niners have some rough injuries over there. But they're still winning, so, you got to get props. I don't know what the Niners' record is, but they're doing all right. But here we go. Better offensive drives and sustainable defense will be critical this half. Yeah, they got to help all the defense a little bit. I mean, they got to help with the scoreboard a little bit. It's 13-6. They got to get some points over here. They got to get some long drives. They got to get some stuff going. They need to get some momentum going in the second half and early in the second half. Can't stand the go route on 4th and 1-2. I mean, I think I have a more problem with like those little wide receiver screens where they just throw it right away. I mean, those rarely. I feel like they don't work that much. I mean, I know they do sometimes, but those are the ones that kill me. On 4th and 1, like that one play, like he had him, and I mean he had him, but he just overthrew it. So like it's almost like that. You can't really blame the play call if it was there and the players just didn't execute it. You know what I mean? Whether it's a quarterback, whether it's wide receiver. That field goal is our momentum changer. You know what I mean? That's how they have to use that. That was a banger, and to be the longest field goal in Packers history is crazy for a kicker who is there because the guy is hurt. So the Packers just got this guy, and like now he's in the Packers history book. You know what I mean? Everyone needs to calm down. Packers are winning this game, then beating A-Raj next Sunday. RELAX.
5 letters here, just for everybody out there in Packerland and yourself today. RELAX. Relax.
So Aaron Rodgers still out here, calming folks down. You know what I mean? So that's exactly it. Calm down a little bit. And there we go. I don't know. I see this. I'm going to go back to this comment right here because on YouTube, does that star mean that you're a member? Because I see it. I don't see it here, but like on the chat, on my the side box that I see it, there's a star. So maybe that means you're a member. I was just curious what that meant. But shout out to you, dude, if you are a member or if you're not. You know what I mean? I think you are, though. Appreciate you over there on YouTube. Need to bounce back. We got this green and gold. Yeah, just get it going. It doesn't matter how it started. It matters how it ends. Just win this game. Pack gonna win. There you go. What do you think score predictions? Give me your score predictions. We're still at commercial over here. Robert says, no, Matt in his wife's basement. She allows me to have this little corner. Still plenty of ball to play. Go Pat, go. Absolutely correct. Defense is looking good. Offense is bad. Yeah, the defense is looking good. They had their moments when McBride, is kind of wide open, and then that's a big moment. So the game be like, well, they're overall good, but that was a bad play. Well, that was a touchdown. That was those are big plays. You got to get those. But I think overall, defense is obviously keeping this game. It's 13-6. It's the Cardinals. I don't know, dude. You know what I mean? Like, it is frustrating. We have 593 folks watching live. 597. Let's get to 600. Can we get to 600? I think the most I've had in a live stream, I think it was 1,200. You know what I mean? We might get that if we Packers are losing in the fourth quarter, because I think usually that's when that happens. When I get the lot of views is all the other people who don't like me that much show up. That coach shouldn't be calling plays. He sucks at it. I don't think there's anyone better, though. I'm not sure the offensive coordinator. People talk about that, like they should give up play calling rights. I'm not sure. I mean, I think Matt LaFleur, I think he's a good offensive mind. I don't know. I just think some of the play call, I don't know. Like, he must like them, but I feel like they're, I don't like them. Yeah, we already got to that one. Here we go. won't make it to the playoffs playing like they, what's funny is it's winnable games. Yeah, I mean, I think they will because it doesn't matter. They're going to win this ball game. Doesn't matter, you know, it won't be pretty. They're going to win this game. And then come playoffs, you know, they just have to get hot. That's my stance. They're going to win this game.
Preach, Reverend Ramage.
You know what I mean?
Preach, Reverend.
They are going to win this game. They are going to win it. And that's how you make stuff happen. You just say it over and over again. I have family in Pittsburgh. I'm definitely not ready for that game. That's going to be a wild one next week. But here we go. Jacoby Brisket, 12 of 18, 137 yards and a touchdown. Jordan Love, 10 of 14, 76 yards. And Lucas, we have a kickoff over here. He had the long, Packer record over here. They got a kickoff 25. He's going to get to the 30. That's Williams. He's going to get no further. 30-yard line. We're going to start this thing. I want to catch up on the comments over here before we get this drive underway. Sure wish I had a brat and cheese curds. If I was in Wisconsin, it would be a common staple of the family game days. You know what I mean? When I was a kid, brats just they were every day. I felt like I'm not a big brat guy, but we had hot dogs, we had brats. I felt like brats were every day. But go Pack, go absolutely. Green Bay playing la. I appreciate you censoring that over there. We got families watching. Here we go. We're gonna have Josh Jacobs run from the right side over here. He's gonna get about 2 yards. All right. Sorry for any comments that I might have missed. But we're back in action, so we're gonna kind of scroll a little bit. I apologize for that. I try to get every comment out there, but we got to keep it moving. Especially some people ain't watching the game. They're dependent on me to tell them what's going on. We got to catch it up, you know what I mean? 2nd down and 8, 14:30 to go in the third quarter. Let's see, the Packers, this is the drive coming out of halftime. Got to do something right here. 10 of 14, 76 yards is Jordan Love. He's going to be on the center. He's got Josh Jacobs in the backfield. They're at the 31-yard line. He's going to be back to throw. He's looking, quick pass completed. And that's going to be to Wicks. And that's going to be a decent gain there. It looks like about 3rd and 4. So he might have got 4 yards on that. Just doing math. You know what I mean? Go, Pat, go! Go, Pat, go! Stop missing my laundry comments. I missed it. And it is still going. It's kind of annoying me. Here we go. Jordan Love's in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. They're 3rd down and 5. Now he's at the line, kind of changed some stuff up. We talked about this earlier. This is kind of they're kind of doing some stuff. It seems like he's doing more of that. This game, he's back to throw. We have a flag immediately. That's going to be incomplete to Tucker Kraft. I don't know what this flag is. It was thrown immediately after the snap. Was there another flag, though? Tucker Kraft.
I'll start on the offense.
It's going to be on the offense. Oh, my goodness. We will win by a field goal. I like that. So it's 4th down. Yeah. I am dependent on Matt's commentary much better than the professionals on TV. He doesn't get drunk and beat up old people over parking spots.
We just don't televise that part.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't yet. You know what I mean? I haven't got drunk and beat up anyone. Here we go. Here comes the punt. We're going to have a return over here, and the offense not looking good, still coming out of half. And is that going to go for a touchback? It looks like it is. 63 yards. While we are sucking hard right now, Love looks all. This offense just doesn't look like it. It's got the energy, you know what I mean? I need therapy. LaFleur is the cause of my mental health. Go to Lambeau. They got people for that, you know what I mean? We not going to win by no field goal. Good. We going to win by a touchdown. There you go. I like how you think, Carlos. You know what I mean? Philly Boy says, pretty easy. Stick the kick inside the 20. Phil's had enough, you know what I mean? I'm with you. Defense got to get after it right here. It is early in the season, my friend. Always time. But, yeah, they got to win this game. You know what I mean? We suck right now. They need to get their – they have to get it together, dude. They got to figure it out. Is the pom-pom squad available? I don't know. I don't think so. Are we known for the slant? Yeah, the Packers have done slant for a lot of years. What's this sound? Oh, I thought that's the commercial on TV. We were supposed to win by 19. Your prediction. Not holding true right now. Love threw the ball expecting a defensive penalty. We can't play like that. Just giving up. Carlos. Green Bay looks like crap. We not going to beat the sorry Cardinals. We may as well pack up and go right back to Wisconsin. They're going to win this game right here. You know what I mean?
What the hell's going on out here?
What's up, Greg? He says, if you think Lynn Dickey was a bad Packer quarterback, you haven't seen a lot of the other Packers quarterbacks. Here's a few that were average at best. Scott Hunter, David Whitehurst, Jerry Taggy. That's before my time. Jim Delgado, John Haddle, and the list goes on. I don't know if they're before my time or they.
There's a couple. Yeah, there's a couple stinkers in there. Yeah. Yeah.
Love slid. Nothing else matters. You know what I mean? He's sticking to it. I was actually referring to you getting drunk and beating up old people. No, I've never done that. I can say that. I've never done that. Here we go. First down and 10 coming back from commercial over here. 13-19 to go in the third quarter. Defense got to get something going. You got to keep, going back to him. Here we go. Brisket's going to be under center. He's got a man in the backfield. They're at the 20-yard line as we play action. He's looking to throw. Now he's rolling right. He tosses it to the running back over here. Maybe a tight end. I don't even know what that is. But it's going to be a few-yard gain. Looks like a tight end to me.
Yeah, Matt doesn't beat up old people. He just wants to hug.
Yeah, I like to hug old people, just randomly. Why are the Packers so good at making backups look like Brady? I don't think he looked like Brady, but he's looking all right. They do have like a history of that, though. Not even just this year. Like, not even just like the last 5, but like the last 20. It seems like every now and again you play a backup, or all of a sudden they're balling. Here you go, 2nd down and 8. Here we go. Brisket's going to be under center. He's going to hand this thing off up the middle, and not much there. A couple yards. Boom. He ran right into a wall. 3rd down. Jacoby Brisket. They're over here talking, showing highlights over here. Yeah, I don't like to see that. We go Leap and Force podcast. I think love over. Hang on, we're gonna get right back to this. Brisket's gonna be in shotgun, 25-yard line. He's got a man to his left. 12 minutes to go in the third quarter. He's back to throw. He's got time. Throws it right side, going towards the sideline, and that's going to be incomplete. Don't even do that, dude.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, there's a flag.
Dude, what are we doing? That's on Evan Williams. Pass interference. That's BS. I want to see the replay.
What the hell's going on out here?
Let me see his replay. Yeah, Evan Williams got there too early. All right, so let's get to this comment. I think Love overthinks every play call, and LaFleur is complicating the offense more than it needs to be. They always want a big shot instead of just taking what they're given. Yeah, they kind of like play sometimes like they're playing Madden. Like I play Madden, you know what I mean? Just doing like deep shots, kind of doing weird stuff, minus those weird runs he does. Here we go. Brisket's going to be under center, back to throw, looking to throw quick. Oh, I thought he was going to get a sack, but that ball comes out. Was that a throw or a fumble? They're calling it a fumble. Packers defense gets a turnover. We got to see the replay, though, because I don't know if he was trying to throw it or not. This might just be devastating to say we got a turnover, and then all of a sudden, let's see his replay. It's happening right now. They knocked that out before he went forward. That ball was coming out before his arm went forward. That ball was coming out. Rashawn Gary over here calls it a fumble. Shout out Rashawn Gary. Let's go.
Go, Pack, go.
Even the song stopped, but not in my head. You know what I mean? See, that's what you're supposed to do against Brisket right there. You know what I mean? Dude, we needed that bad, John. 11:43 to go in the third, so here we go. They're not even it's good to go. Jordan Love's going to be the little shotgun action over here. 11:43 to go. 1st and 10. Where are they at? They have 44 yards to go to the end zone, and that's exactly what they need to be doing right here. Little momentum over here. Jordan Love back to throw. Penalty flag. False start, dude.
It's all part of the strategy. That's to set up the next play.
That was stupid. Dude, for real, dude. You're trying to get hyped up. Like, I got a little momentum rolling right here. Enough with the freaking penalties. 1st down and 15. Here we go. 49 yards to go to the end zone. Jordan Love is back there. Malik Heath in motion. Love is back to throw. Gets rid of it. That's going to be Romeo Doubs close to the 40-yard line.
That boy is good.
Oh, I thought they were saying Parsons was hurt at first. That's why I got quiet there. 2nd down and 8, 11-12 to go in the third quarter. Jordan Love's going to be under center. Ball at the 42-yard line. He's got Josh Jacobs in the backfield. Tucker Kraft's in motion. This is going to be play action. Jordan Love looking to throw. And he's going in the middle of the field. That's going to be completed. Romeo Doubs to the 24-yard line. Here we go. 1st down. Go, Pat, go! Tucker Kraft with the block over there. Move the ball. Move the ball. Oh, we have an injury over here? Damn, he twisted Romeo Doubs' head all up. But it's not the injury. There's a Cardinal player down. No brisket recipe yet prepared. That commercial, we're going to stay right here, though. You know what I mean? They desperately need to get Golden more involved. I mean, Romeo Doubs is getting after right now, but yeah, they could definitely get him more involved. I mean, I just think that nobody's really getting involved. You got Romeo Doubs, they got a little something going on right here, but this offense today really hasn't had anyone really involved. They've been running the ball a little bit, but I don't care who it is, but someone needs to get involved. You know what I mean? 606 folks watching live across a lot of places right now. You know what I mean? I appreciate you. Tap that like button. You know what I mean? Share it if you're feeling frisky. Doubs is wide receiver 2. I don't think so. It kind of feels like he's not right now. I feel like Romeo Doubs is enough. I mean, I don't really care about the depth chart, like how it. I mean, I don't think it really matters in Green Bay. With Christian Watson's there, he's probably that guy. But I feel like Romeo Doubs is the top guy right now. As Charlie would say, keep her moving. I actually just listened to Charlie Barron's on the Midwest Legends podcast. Nicolet Law, great sponsor of this particular show, has a podcast called Midwest Legends. He interviewed Charlie Barron's. I listened to that today. I'm going to be on that podcast, so look for that, you know what I mean? But anyways, shout out to Charlie Barron's. It would be 6:05 if it wasn't for me. What do you mean? What do you mean? Are you a time traveler? What are you talking about? The time? It's 5:15.
Oh, let's make it all about you, Ivan. Come on.
I don't know what he's saying. Shout out to Ivan. Shout out to Ivan. He's been hitting those Pabst Lights early. You know what I mean?
I think he's downed a few. Yeah, he's one leg's full already. I can tell.
All right, so Johnny says, let's get Tucker Kraft a touchdown down the seam. And that is a play I like. You take Tucker Kraft right down the seam and then just curl it in right. I feel like that's open. I mean, that's what great teams do, like that have the tight ends. I feel like that route, I mean, obviously you got to have other things going on, but just that middle seam route, just kind of curl it in, make an easy spot for Jordan Love to throw it. Absolutely. Get Tucker Kraft involved. And I started Jordan Love in my fantasy football today, so I'm going to need him to get about 4 more touchdowns, you know what I mean? When I say 4 more, I mean 4. Jordan Love's going to be under center. He's back to throw. He's looking. He tosses it to Matthew Golden, and he's going to be out at the 4-yard. Oh, he nailed the guy on the sideline, and that guy, you know what I mean? Welcome to the NFL there, bud.
Is he going to get his first touchdown?
He did not get his first touchdown. He got to about the 5
No. Is he? Is he going to get it on this drive?
Yeah. People want it to happen. I'm going to see the replay. Oh, they didn't show the replay of that guy getting rocked. Tucker Kraft is flexing, so he must have had a nice block on that. I didn't see it. But here we go. Feed number 8. So here we go. 10 minutes to go. First down and goal. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got Josh Jacobs to his right. He's going to hand this thing off to Josh Jacobs. He's running left. He's got room. He's got room. He's got room. That's a touchdown for the Green Bay Packers. Josh Jacobs, you are a freaky fool. Half injury seems to be better. There we go. We got fireworks. We got a celebration over here. The Packers get a drive going. Josh Jacobs runs left side. He had the whole Cardinals defense after him. He found that corner and got the touchdown. And there we go, 13-12 ball game. Touchdown. I'm trying to get to these comments over here. So here we go. Here comes the extra point. It's up. It's good. I was just thinking. I was like, don't let this man kick a 61-yard field goal and miss the extra point. You know what I mean? Tie game. Not because Love slid. Ain't that the truth? But Pickens didn't get a touchdown yet either. So if Pickens don't get a touchdown, that's all I need. Pickens needs 1 touchdown, and then Jordan Love needs like 4 or 5 yards rushing. And I win a big amount on Prize Picks.
And I get 2 stickers this week. Yes.
Hey Matt, can you really do a Lambeau leap? Absolutely not. I've been there, like right there, like on that spot. They wouldn't let us do it. But even if I would, even if they'll let me, like it's way too high. That Lambeau leap is not as easy as people think. I don't know if people think it's easy, but like that's a highway up there. I think there's some spots in the stadium where it's lower. Obviously, I wasn't like walking around the whole thing, but where I was for when we did, I forgot what we were doing over there. But we were right. Oh yeah, that Kwik Trip commercial I did over there. But yeah, we were right there because Rashawn Gary. They jumped up there or whatever. Yeah, that it's high up there. I don't think the average person can just do that. Thank you, Jacobs, and not just because it helps my fantasy team. Come on. It helps both. There's nothing wrong with being helped on both. Here we go. We are going 6-0 in the division. Go, Pack, go. That wall is high. It is, dude. It's like over my head. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a big wall. Packers win is all I want for my 50th. Give me victory Monday in Minnesota. There we go. It is your birthday today, Phil? Is it Phil's birthday? Are you 50? You don't look a day past 56. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, remember that video from Titletown where you hurt yourself? Yes, I do. I do remember that. Hey, we should make a video tomorrow there, Ivan. What are you doing tomorrow? Let's make some video over there, you know what I mean? Way higher than I thought when I pushed Mixon. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, I don't know why. Before, I didn't put it together. Leap Enforcer podcast. You know who this is, people, in the chat? This is the one who blocked Mixon from doing that Lambeau leap. And then all the commotion happened over there. So check out Leap Enforcer podcast. He talks football. He talks about a lot of stuff. So like, he does good work. Check him out. And and I respect that. Holding Lambeau Field. You see the other team trying to do a Lambeau leap, you keep him out of that thing. You know what I mean? Shout out to Lambeau, the Leap Enforcer over here. You know what I mean? Now our defense needs to get tough to make a win for us, and that's the thing. Defense has been holding strong, pretty much. Not perfect. They had some mistakes over here. But now the offense gets to score. It's 13-13, tied up just like that. 9:47 to go in the third quarter. Now we need that defense to stay strong. 50 today. We had to do a happy birthday celebration. How do we not know Philly boys? It's his birthday. We're going to have a touchback over here, it looks like, right? So happy birthday to Philly boy. We didn't even get you nothing. You know what I mean? I told you it was his birthday. How the heck would you know it's his birthday? How would you know? That's a real question. I will bring the mini trampoline for you then. You could do it. All right, let's do it. Here we have later, though, because I have an idea for a video that I want to do tomorrow. But hang on, we got a birthday celebration over here. Oh, hang on, we got the play going on over here. So Brisket's going to be on the center 35-yard line. And we're going to have a handoff up the middle. Come on, defense. They're letting them go, and that's going to be about a 10-yard gain on first down. So that's not what you want. That's the opposite of what I said they had to do. You know what I mean? But happy birthday, Philly boy. We got a little something for you in here. One random alarm. Ed Gein's birthday, too? I don't know how you know either of those birthdays. All right, here we go. Brisket's going to be under center, ball at the 44-yard line. He's got a man in the backfield, second under one. They shut this play down. So we got here 13 and 19, 140 yards and a touchdown for Brisket. So I don't know what's going on. Is there an injury? Is that they stopping it to kick him out? They're saying they called from up above, and now
up above said to take him out.
Yeah,
that
concussion. Yeah, either that, they're all pointing to Jesus. I'm not really sure, but they're all like, it came from up top. I'm like, Jesus? Like, no, up the booth. Second down and one, and that's how you know they have a concussion if that's their response. They're like, hey, it came from up top. You got to get out of the game from Jesus? Like, no, you have a concussion, dude. All right, 9:11 to go in the third quarter. They're at the 44-yard line. Defense has got to dig deep right here. Hopefully he's all right. All right, Brisket's going to be under. Said he's going to hand the thing up the middle on second and one, and I think he got it. Just got it. So they're going to have first down and 10. Under 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. .42 rushing yards by the Packers, 112 passing yards, 154 total yards. The Cardinals have 194. 10 first down for the Packers, 13 for the Cardinals. 16-18 time possession for the Packers, 19-17 for the Cardinals. And here we go. Brisket's going to be on chicken. He's got a man to his left. Play clock's down to 5. He's back there dancing around. He's going to they're going to take him down for the sack. And here comes the Packers defense laying down the law. Big time set. Here we go. Is this Quay Walker? Is this Quay Walker who gets the sack? They got a lot of, Quay Walker is in there. All right, here we go. We had a lot of guys involved, but it looked like Quay Walker's the one that got the biggest piece of them. Let's see who gets credit for that, you know what I mean? Ed Gein, born August 27th. Don't do that to me. That's my birthday. What's going on? No. I swear, August 27th is my birthday. Here we go. Brisket's going to be in shotgun. Man to his right. He's going to hand this thing off. They're going to try to run this thing left side. Not a lot there. They're going to get a couple of those at about the 40-yard line.
Nothing.
We're going to be all right, Montana kid. We're going to be all right. Dude, how do people have memories like that? You just remember stuff? I don't remember ever talking about your birthday. The referee graphics looked like he was a little sketchy, not going to lie. All right, here we go. Third down, 14. Brisket's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. He's just past the 40-yard line, about a 40 and a half. Come on, defense. Here we go. On 3rd and 14, he's back to throw. He's going to throw it deep. He's looking left side, and that's completed. Oh, my goodness. Down the left sideline. He had coverage there, but just got free, and Hobbs on the coverage over here.
There was a little bit of a push-off they didn't call on that one, but
unbelievable. Halfley doesn't look happy. They got a shot of Halfley in the booth. He looked probably about the same as I did when that catch happened. First down and 10. 6:18 to go in the third quarter. Come on, defense. You're going to need to do something big here. They're at the 24-yard line now. Brisket's back to throw. He's going to toss this thing, I think just short of a first down, right in the middle of the field. It's about a 9-yard play. He's got 175 yards passing in this game. This defense is worrying me. It's been a while since they really got after anyone. Yeah, like they're not, I mean, overall, I mean, this drive is not ideal right here. But overall, yeah, they give away some big plays. They got some sacks, but yeah, dude, they need to do something right here. Bend, don't break or whatever. Get a turnover right here. Here we go, 2nd down and 1. Brisket's going to be a shotgun. He's going to toss it. He's trying to get a screen going. They're going to get the first down to about the 11-yard line. I'm making those old man noises now. The secondary for the Packers was like the issue going into this season, right? Everyone talked about it. First 2 games kind of handled business. When you're getting a good pass rush, it helps the secondary a lot. And, you know, I mean, they're not getting as much help as they have been. But and the depth really isn't there in the secondary. Here you go. Brisket's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. We're about the 12-yard line. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. He's going to hand this thing off. He's going to try to run up the middle. He's trying to find space. Not in there, about a yard gain.
Boom.
2nd down and 9. Shannon says, August 27th is my husband and I anniversary. We are married for 20 years. I'll think about you on that day next year. Happy, very belated birthday. Well, congratulations on having a great day as an anniversary. You know what I mean? August 27th. I celebrate it for you every year. Here we go. 2nd down and 10. And I appreciate that birthday shout out right there. Here we go. Brisket's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. He's back to throw. He's looking, and that's going to be completed, and that's to McBride, and he's going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. 4:17 to go in the third quarter. I was hoping Philly was lying to me here when he said this. Mm, 4:17 to go in the third. Can't be letting the backup quarterback for Arizona be completing this many passes. Halfley, come on, bro. Yeah, I mean, he's accurate. I mean, for being a third string, I think he actually is. I'm not sure for exactly, but you know, he's not missing much. But this defense is not. They're not getting after it. Here comes the extra point. I thought he had a block there. Good attempt, but that's going to be 20-13, so it's going to be a 7-point ball game. Can we just put in Willis? No, that's not going to happen. I don't know. They got to get it together, but that's not the answer. People see Malik Willis play good against a couple bad teams last season, but he's not doing better than Jordan Love. But, you know what I mean? I'm going to go to commercial break so I can go over here and cry for a little bit, and I'll be right back.
walking a dog if I had a dog.
Where's my donut?
I have no idea.
I like your drawings.
Thank you.
All right, so here we are. We're back, and that was a 9-play drive, 65 yards, 5:30 off the clock. McBride, 12-yard touchdown catch. Not ideal. I can see there was no adjustments at half on leaving McBride wide open. Obviously not, you know what I mean? Here comes the kickoff over here, 20-13 ball game, 4:17 to go. He's going to get to about the 10. He's at the 20, 25. He's trying to get to past the 30. He's going to get to the, he's still moving over here, 33-yard line. Former Buccaneers running back Doug Martin passes at the age of 36. No cause of death announced. That's horrible. That's not, yeah, that's bad. Why Packers get Hobbs? He can't even cover a napkin. There we go. People are not happy. You know what I mean? Offense needs to answer on this game. Could be over. Defense isn't going to win this one. Yeah, I mean, the defense, I think, has done a decent job keeping them out of positions. I mean, the offense kind of put them in bad situations. Here we go. It's going to be first down and 10, but you're absolutely right. The offense has to get it going. Went down there and scored in that last drive. Let's do it again. First 5 games, 20, time trailing this season. Yeah, today, 23-50. So, not looking good. Here we go. Jordan Love under center. And they're going to run this thing right side. That's going to be Emmanuel Wilson off the right side. And he got hit, but he kept her moving for about 7-8 yard gain. Nice run by Emmanuel Wilson over there. I think Philly Boy is probably happy about that. He's got something going on for Emmanuel Wilson. He likes him. I like Emmanuel Wilson too, obviously. I think he's a good running back. Second down and 4. Jordan Love, 14-19, 123 yards. He's going to be in shotgun. He's got Wilson to his left. He's going to hand this thing off to Wilson left side, and not a lot of room there. Arizona defense, they're going to let too much happen there, but a yard gain. Absolutely. Come on, team. Packers shouldn't be playing this down to Arizona. Offense has to score. Absolutely, dude. Jordan Love is going to be in shotgun. Wilson's to his right. They're at the 40-yard line. He's back to throw. He's going to have pressure. Got to get rid of it. He gets rid of it to Tucker Kraft. That's going to be a first down. He's past the 50, 45, 40. He's gone, gets almost to the 35-yard line. There we go. Big play. Tucker Kraft on third down. That's my fantasy tight end. You know what I mean? It sounds weird when you yell it like that. Dude, Tucker Kraft's a baller, dude. Get him the ball. Let him rumble and tumble downfield. He's going to do some stuff. You know what I mean? That was almost knocked out of the air, too. Good job by Jordan Love not letting that get knocked down. Tucker Kraft, baby! What was that graphic?
Good.
It looks like the Packers are about to be dangerous. You know what I mean, Philly boy? I mean, Vinny boy? Danger! All right, Jordan Love back to throw. He's going to dump this thing off, and that's going to be incomplete, intended for Tucker Kraft. My wife will like that graphic, you know what I mean? Second down and 10, 15-20, Jordan Love. It's 145 yards. We got to get this offense rolling. 2:20 to go in the third quarter. Average 133 yards after catch game this season. Fourth in NFL to date, 56. Their offense is just... But here we go. Now is the time. 38-yard line. Jordan Love's in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. He's back to throw. He's got time. He's rolling right. Is he going to run? He's going to run. Oh, my goodness. The ball came out, but he keeps it. Oh, there's a flag on the play, dude. I need him to get like 4 yards rushing. Don't take this away from us. Yeah, Jordan Love took a hit there, though.
He needs to learn to slide. He really does.
There we go. On the defense over here, so it's first down. Now I have to find out if Pickens got a touchdown. Someone go search that for me real quick. Someone search if Pickens has a touchdown yet. If Pickens has a touchdown and Jordan Love got the yards, that's going to be... I'll be doing a giveaway if I win that prize picks. I really hope I win that. That'll help pay for
Love officially has the yards now. You'll
There we
see.
go. So if I get Pickens, get the touchdown, dude, that'll help for my New York trip. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be under center ball at the 28-yard line. He's back to throw. He's be rolling right. Now he's going to be looking left. Now he's going to throw. Now he's going to run. He's inside the 20-yard line. He slides, almost gets his head taken off. And that's a first down for the Green Bay Packers. 1:35 to go in the third quarter. Nice play by Jordan Love. Only needed 10 rushing yards. He's like, get you. I got you. I'll get you more than that, baby. What is up, Erica? How you doing? Go, Pack. Go is absolutely right. There's that slide we were looking for. You know what I mean? I mean, like, he needs to know, sometimes he slides when maybe he can do something. Sometimes he doesn't slide, so I think he's confused. He's like, you know what I mean? But I'd rather him slide and be safe, no matter what Philly Boy says. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be under center. Play action. He's got pressure. He tosses this thing. It's going to be a Tucker Kraft screen, but that wasn't meant to be. It's going to be incomplete. The Cardinals defense kind of knew what was going on there. I feel like they were in the huddle a little bit. I mean, that was a miss. But Tucker Kraft wasn't in a really good position either. But yeah, that was a little too high though. We got that wash machine on that spin cycle down here. I feel like there's a dull roar, like a fan. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. 2nd down and 10. Jordan Love's in shotgun. Ball at the 16-yard line. Empty backfield. He's going to toss this thing. Josh Jacobs on the left side over here, and he's going to get about 5 yards. There's a flag on the play, though. Offsides on the offense. Malik Heath. Dude, the mistakes, dude. Like, how do you line up offsides, dude? Second down and 15 over here. This game is, I wouldn't say stressful. It's annoying is what this game is. It's annoying. 2nd down and 15. Here we go. 42 seconds to go. Clock ticking in the third quarter. Jordan Love's in shotgun. Emmanuel Wilson is to his right. They're at the 21-yard line. He's back to throw. He's got pressure immediately. Tries to hit that screen, but Emmanuel Wilson was kind of falling at the same time. And there's a flag on the play. Hopefully it's against the Cardinals because that was ugly. It's probably not going to be. Oh, no, it is against the Cardinals because that guy looks butthurt like that. He's like, get out of here. Roughing the passer on the defense.
First down.
Hey, Matt, did you see the video of Aaron Rodgers going off on his teammate tackling him during the last game? Yeah, I thought that was kind of funny. David Bakhtiari was all over that on Twitter, like posting that video and talking. But, yeah, Jordan Love got lit up there after the fact. But, yeah, I thought it was funny. I mean, I get it, though. He's old, dude. Don't be tackling me. You could have hurt him right there. Roughing the passer is right. All right. Can you deliver me a beer? This team makes me want to drink. I can't go anywhere right now. I'm busy. No! Here we go. 1st down and 10. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's handing this thing off up the middle, and that's going to be a few yards, maybe 3 yards right there. And I think that's Emmanuel Wilson down there at the end of that pile. So Josh Jacobs, he's I don't know if he's been out more often than normal, but you remember he did have that calf injury, so maybe later in the game might not be all right. But Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. Wilson is to his left. Now they're at the 7-yard line. And Jordan Love. What's going on here? They stopped the... What was going on with this? A lot of...
I was just ahead of you a little bit. Sorry.
We're at the end of the third quarter. Shout out to Vinny over here. You're all right, Vinny. We'll talk later. All right, we're going to go to commercial. We'll be right back.
Nice knowing everybody. Thanks.
Get him out of there, will you?
That's like the funniest one, I think. Get him out of there, will ya? Vinny taken out to the woodshed by Ed Gein's birthday, brother. Someone bang on that door. You gotta have a potty break every now and again, you know what I mean? 7 yards away, so close, and yet so far. Matt doesn't look at the graphics. He wouldn't know. I look at the graphics. I heard the graphics. I was looking at the game, though, because it actually was happening. I know what the sound was, but he was a little ahead of me, so I was like, I'm waiting, waiting for something to happen, and I was like, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm actually about 20 seconds ahead of him, so I jumped the gun a little bit on him, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that after, the write-up forms we'll talk to HR.
Yeah. No sick days. No sick days.
All right, here we go. Fourth quarter, down 7. Fourth quarter starting here. It's second down and 6. After this game, I'm going to fix this mic because this thing is bothering me, dude. So here we go. Play clock's down to 13. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. Come on, boys. He's got a man to his left. That's Josh Jacobs. They are at about the 7-yard line. Just short of the 7-yard line. They're going to hand it off to no play action. Jordan Love is rolling right. He tosses it, and that's going to be a touchdown to Tucker Kraft. Yes, there we go. Tucker Kraft, Jordan Love, both on my fantasy football team. Good for my real life team, good for my fantasy team. There we go, 20-19 ball game. Let's go. Tucker Kraft. Baby! The Kraft macaroni and cheese man. There we go. Scoreboard, Philly boy. Touchdown Packers. Here comes the extra point to tie this thing up. It's up. It's gonna be good. 643 people watching live as the Packers tie it up in Arizona. +1 is right. There we go. We're having a good time now. We're just getting into the fourth quarter. They're at commercial. We're going to hang out right here. And there we go. Now we have ourselves a pie game. The offense showed up. Go, Pack, go! Go, Pack, go!
The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck.
You just throw this on random.
The Bears still suck.
Really suck. Yes, the Bears still suck. All right, here we go. How is it we went through like 20 kickers in 3 years and now we got 2? You know what I mean?
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, we had like 2 kickers like for a lot of years, you know what I mean? And then, obviously when Crosby retired, then or he wasn't there no more, then they kind of, shuffled around some. But yeah, but now they got 2. And, I think they might have a decision to make because he kicked a 61-yard field goal. I bet you what's-his-face is sitting at home or whatever, like, uh-oh. You know what I mean? Because do you switch back? Like that, I think that's a decision they have to make at some point.
There's an age difference, too. I mean, the guy that kicked the 61, he's a pretty young kid, too.
Yeah, so
Isn't McManus a little bit older, right?
Yeah, we're gonna find out. Bears fans are really feeling themselves right now. They are. Cubs fans, they're chatty all over Twitter, crying. But Matt, have you considered adding a clock to your scoreboard? It's just tough to do a clock because the way it stops and it goes, like it would be hard to get that graphic.
Keep in mind too, I'm 20 seconds ahead of him with my feed compared to him, and it's hard for us to match up.
Yeah. That's why I always try to yell it out so people who don't watch can kind of see the clock or kind of know what's going on with the game. Robert says Dell's about to hang 50 burger on the Commandos. But hang on, let me check something real quick. You know what I mean? I have to check to see. Here we go. Jets said McManus signed a 3-year contract this summer. Green Bay would owe him $10 million even if they let him go. So I don't see that happen. I think when it comes to kicker, they don't care. If they think that this guy is better than him, I'm not trying to get like any controversy, put a kicking controversy, but I think maybe they keep. I don't know what they do, but I don't know if they feel like this guy's hot. I don't know. I think it's a tough decision, but I think when it comes to kickers, like let me check this prize picture right here. If Pickens gets a touchdown, I win like $1,000. He does not have a touchdown right now. All right, here we go. The Cardinals, they're returning this thing 25-yard line. He cuts it in, and he's got some room, but he's going to go down to about the 40-yard line, and there's a flag on a play, but they were fortunate that didn't go the distance. Let's see what this flag is. Maybe they bring this thing back. No, face mask on the kicking team. Oh my goodness, that's 15 added to. Come on, dude. They got to the 40, now they're going to tack on 15 yards. He barely touched it, but that's a face mask. So here we go, tie ball game. 14:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Jacoby Brissett. Was I call him Brisket? I think I call him Brisket. My wife is like, did you call him Brisket?
I like Brisket better anyway.
Yeah, I'll call him Brisket. I'll call him what I want to call him. It's my stream. 45-yard line. Here we go. I'm not even going to say his name anymore. He's in shotgun, empty backfield. He's back to throw. He's going to toss this thing, quick pass, and he's going to be immediately tackled for about a 4-yard gain. Come on, defense. Let's get some.
He's on his back.
Over here. And can Pickens get a touchdown, please? Oh, that's a washing machine. I was like, what's going on? Sounds like a helicopter over here.
What are you waiting for? Ramage, we have you surrounded.
Unreal. 2nd down and 6. Here we go. They're going to be under center. He's going to play action. He's looking to throw. He's got pressure. He's trying to roll right. He dives at his feet. He keeps it moving. He gets another hand tackle. He's going to go for about 3 yards before he goes down. The Packers defense was all over that, but we have a flag apparently. I don't see it yet on my screen. And there we go. Now it is. Yeah, can we tackle for the love of God? Quay Walker's down too. Holding on a defense too. Come on. So Quay Walker going down isn't good. And then they give up they got a penalty. Quay Walker. Captain down.
Looks like he's jogging off, but it's definitely his right arm. He's going to the tent, though.
Yeah, hopefully he's all right. Yeah, you can see him jogging off over here. Favoring that right arm. I like Quay Walker a lot. Baller. Hopefully he's all right. Hate to ask, but who's the mystery voice on the stream? That's a producer. He handles the scoreboard, all the graphics, all the stuff going on. And that's the producer, Vinny, over here. So shout out to Vinny. Vinny, say what's up.
What's up?
All right, that's enough of that. Pipe down now. All right. You're going to be under center over here, man, in the backfield. He's going to try to hand this thing off. He's trying to run left side. He found the hole. He got a little bit of room, and that's going to be about a 9-yard gain over here. Come on, defense, dude. This Arizona offense, all the mistakes, they're making it real easy for them right here. Brissett. I don't know where I thought a K was in there. I don't know. I was calling him Brisket, dude. My wife was texting me like, why are you calling him Brisket? You doing that on purpose? I was like, yeah.
Maybe Biscuit would be good, too.
I don't know why I was calling him Brisket. Here we go. 2nd down and 1. No one said nothing, though. You're going to hand this thing off up the middle. He's trying to bounce this thing right side. He's going to get a couple yards. That's going to be a 1st down. The mystery voice is Lord Zordon. Vinny, get the pigeon going again. Yeah, McBride had himself a game today. Jacoby Brissett. He's going to be under center. He's going to be in the backfield. They got 21 yards to go to the end zone. He's handing this thing off up the middle. Nothing there. Pulled down. Big time play on defense. That line wasn't letting that happen. 18-24, 214 yards.
He's on his back.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, they got to shut it down right here, but they are very, very close. Matt, what happened to your podcast with the guy from L.A.? What podcast with the guy from L.A.? Here we go. Brissett's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. Ball at the 21-yard line. He's back to that throw. He's got time. He's going to get this thing off. That's going to be on the 13-yard line. It's going to be third down and a couple. Big time third down play right here.
Lord Vinny says there is no L.A.
You pipe down over here. Yeah, those little short little dunkers right out in the middle of the field right there. They're getting them. Third down and 2. Here we go, Brissett. He's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. He's back to throw. He's looking. He tosses it. And that's going to be complete. That's going to be a first down inside the 10-yard line. And they're getting, like you say, they're getting these little short passes. Getting the ball, getting rid of the ball fast, and that's what you have to do against good pass rushers. 679 folks watching live across all the places right now. I appreciate you. Be sure to tap that like button if you haven't already. I used to do a pick 'em with the other guy. I used to call you both my favorite pack turds. Oh, yeah, I haven't really talked to him lately. Here we go. First down and goal. 8-yard line. Here we go. He's going to be under center. He's going to be running. No room right there. And he's going to lose yards. That's going to be down to about the 11-yard line.
You get nothing.
20-26, 216 yards, 2 touchdowns for Brissett, and don't let no more. That is it. So, I need the Packers to be the Packers. What the HE double hockey sticks? You know what I mean? 8-play drive, 15 yards. Brissett's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. They're at the 10-yard line. Come on, defense. Let's get something going here. Cover McBride. All right. So they have a plan for McBride. They just highlighted him. I hope they know him. All right, here we go. Brissett. Oh, he's going to go. Micah Parsons is there. He just chucks this thing out the back of the end zone. Micah Parsons was on his tail. Third down and goal.
Oh, you almost had it. You got to be quicker than that.
He almost did get him. Let's check this replay here. Micah Parsons, absolute freak, dude. He was in there. Dude, he made the offensive lineman like non-existent. But Brissett kind of moved and got away from him. He was still on him, but he had to get rid of it when he did. 18 pass rush snaps for Micah Parsons, 1 sack, 8 quarterback pressures. Brissett's going to be in shotgun, empty backfield, third down and goal. He's trying to get the ball snapped. He's back to throw. Oh, they got him! Oh, Micah Parsons gets the sack! Oh, my goodness! And that's why you pay him all that money! Big time play, big time situation, and that's when he shines. When you need a play, Micah Parsons, he is abusing that tackle, bro. He is abusing him. His family's watching this game. You know what I mean? It's funny because I heard her say that from upstairs. So we go 4th down and goal. So we're going to hold him to 3 here. Let's see. 39-yard attempt. It's up. It's going to be good. +3. So 23-20, 9:01 to go in the fourth quarter. And let's absolutely freaking fracking go. You know what I mean? I don't think I can say freaking fracking. That's Tom Grassi. You know what I mean? Shout out to Grassi. I'm not trying to steal your stuff. All right, we're at commercial. We will be right back. You know what I mean?
Any news, Dan?
Not yet.
I love you.
We're here for you. Kwik Trip.
Hey man, try this. It's my favorite. Thanks. Whoa, wait. Be careful, I just mopped there. Yeah, just these. Russell, I swear I see you everywhere.
Yeah, man, I've been busy. See you next time.
We are back. We have 698 folks watching live across all the places. Hopefully we can get to 700 real quick real time. But Ryan says, can't believe we still have to listen to Division fans talk about how Parsons isn't that good. He is that good. He absolutely is that good. And when you need him the most, and it's funny when they show fans like on the TV. I knew all those guys. That was Senior Cheesehead. That was I forget his name, but that other fella from Lot 1, absolute legend. And anyway, there you go. He said Matt has ads now, Mr. Big Time. I think I always have. Thank you, Jerry. Is absolutely right, dude. That was a big time sack, big time situation, and that's what you need. These superstars, that's what they do. Make a play when it's needed the most. Here we go. We're gonna have 9:01 to go in the fourth quarter. 3-point game. Packers about to get this kickoff over here. We're going to have ourselves a return. He's going to get to about the 5-yard line. He's at the 10, 15, 20. He's going to the right sideline, out about the 30-yard line. There's going to be a flag on the play. Oh, on the kicking team. Was it the kicking team or receiving team?
Receiving team.
Yeah, holding on the receiving team, so I'm not stunned. Jordan Love, MVP mode activated. Let's freaking go. You know what I mean? Got ourselves a close game right here. 23-20. Packers offense coming out here. Need to get after it. We need to have no penalties. Just go down here and do what you do. You know what I mean? We are exactly 700 people watching live right now across all the places that I live stream from. So here we go. Jordan Love's going to be under center. Ball at the 16-yard line. Josh Jacobs is in the backfield. Now he's got Matthew Golden in motion. Oh, Jordan Love drops it, but he picks it up. Now he's rolling right. Is he looking to throw? And he's going to throw it right to the dirt. Just kind of killed this play. Never really shaped up.
Go, Pack, go!
So on the snap exchange, kind of dropped it, picked it up, and he kind of figured it out. You know, he wasn't in danger, but nothing really down the field, and he got rid of that thing. Can we just field punts with our hands in our pockets? Here we go, 2nd down and 10, 8:52 to go in the fourth quarter. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. Ball at the 16-yard line. He's back to throw. Throws it quick left side. That's going to be to Romeo Doubs to the 20-yard line.
That boy is good.
Romeo Doubs seems to be his dog. 87 going to stare him down till the end now. Third down and 6. Dobbs, 6 catches, 72 yards in this game. Let's get him a touchdown. That'll be a good fantasy team for me, you know what I mean? Fantasy game. So here we go. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun, a man to his left. It's 3rd down and 6 at the 20-yard line. They need a first down right here. You go. Matthew Golden in motion. Jordan Love back to throw. He's got time. He's running out of it, and that's incomplete. Tries to get it to Tucker Kraft.
What the hell's going on out here?
He got hit as he was throwing. The pocket was collapsing, and that's 4th down, dude. Oh, my goodness. Unbelievable. Throw the ball to him. Run the route. He got hit. I don't know if he got hit as he was throwing. What's going on there, but the ball goes to the dirt. Why doesn't LaFleur send Golden deep just one time? And, you know, that's saying he's got that speed. I wouldn't mind seeing that. But here we go. Here comes the punt from Wheelan over here. And that's going to go out of bounds about the 30-yard line. Yeah. That's a short dude. Calm down, old Frosty. Frosty the snowman. You get too heated up, you're gonna melt. You know what I mean? We have ourselves a 3-point ball game. We need this defense to come up and do something special right here. We can't do that if we want to win games. Absolutely. Look at John, dude. I appreciate you, John. You've been here the whole game. Bears fan hanging out on my live stream. I feel special, you know what I mean? Not looking good, but the Packers are going to win this game. Just understand that. The Packers are going to win this game. Play calling, come on, Pack. We got this. Let's go, D. You know what I mean? LaFleur is trash. Same old damn play calls since he's been with the Packers. I don't think he's trash, but obviously the play calling sometimes leaves a little bit to be desired. Can't believe the Packers letting Arizona beat us. The Packers are going to win this game. Stay true. You know what I mean? Just understand. The Packers are going to win this game. They're down 3 points right now, but they're going to get this thing. But this is not what you want. You know, playing the Cardinals, you expect to, I would say win by 10, 14 points. But right now, they're down 3. I'm going to be one of them punch the TV guys. No, you're not. No, you're not. 3-0 would be nice now. Yeah, I'd go for a turnover. Nice little good defensive play, like fumble. But check out the old podcast. I'm at Ramage Show everywhere that you listen to podcasts. Apple, Spotify. If they don't have it, then the podcast place isn't meant to be. You know what I mean? No, but it's everywhere that you listen. Check it out. Subscribe, follow, all that stuff. No, he's right. LaFleur needs to go, but he's not, though. He's not going. No matter what people say, what people think, he's not going even after this season. He's not going. But let's get a pick 6 right here. You know what I mean? What show is this? Murder in a Small Town. What game tomorrow night? I'm doing, it's the first game. I think it starts at 6 o'clock Central Time. What game is that, Vinny? Oh, the Lions. That's the Lions.
Buccaneers, Lions, Monday night, 6 o'clock.
Lions are missing like a big part of, I think, all their secondary. Lions are in a tough spot right there, especially since they focused on losing to the Chiefs the whole week. But here we go. We're going to have a play action. Brissett looking to throw. That's going to be completed in the middle. The same play they've been running. That's going to be a first down. What do some Packer fans trash their team when they are losing because Packers have so many fair weather fans? I don't think so. I think, dude, first of all, John, you're a Bears fan, and I see Bears fans like dude trash absolutely their whole team. Their owner, when your owner died from the Bears, I saw people, Bears fans, like laughing about it and joking about it and saying how good it is that the team's gonna be better now. So take it easy. Here we go. Brissett over here in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. He's going to be running this thing left side, hands it off, and that's going to be about a yard gain right there.
You get nothing.
Here we go. They're showing Micah Parsons over here. He's been getting after today, and in big moments is where he shined. But they have to stop this little dink and dunk and stuff. You know what I mean? Secondary has to get after it. Here we go. Brissett's going to be under center. Play action. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, thrown in the dirt. Jet says we're not fair weather fans. This team is supposed to be competing for a title, and we're having a hard time with the Bengals, Cardinals, and Browns. Yeah, that's called passion. You might not see that in Bears fans too often. But
we also had to deal with a lot of injuries too.
Yeah, but I don't think you can really lead on injuries. Like it's all teams have injuries. Like the Lions, like their whole secondary is out. Monday Night Football, you know what I mean? Like if they lose, I'm not going to be like, well, their secondary is out. Like, nah, I'm going to laugh at them. But here we go, 3rd down and 9. Brissett's back to throw. Come on, defense, let's make something happen right here. That's going to be completed. Do not let them get the first down, and they get him out of bounds. That was a wild tackle by Cooper. That dude like flipped around, dude. It's 4th down and 1. You think they're going to go for it? That was a wild tackle. His whole body like was flopped. And not on purpose. Here we go. 4th down and 1. Brissett, they're going to be going for it. He's going to be under center. They're going to try to run this thing. I wouldn't doubt it if they try to quarterback sneak it, but I think there's going to be a timeout by someone. Or is it a penalty? No, yeah. The first timeout by the Packers.
Timeout. They had 12 men on the field, so they called a timeout. So that was actually good.
Unbelievable. I'd go for it if I was them. They got Green Bay on the ropes a little bit. Yeah, I don't think it's a bad move to go for it. Chris says much love from Boise. Go Pack Go. Much love, Big Pimp. Keep the haters on check. You know what I mean? Appreciate you being here. Can the Giants beat the Eagles? They have. Packers versus Cardinals, State Farm Stadium, Glendale, Arizona. In case you forgot what you're watching over here. They put that graphic on the screen. I'm going to say it. So it's 4th down and 1 over here. Brissett's going to be under center. Are they going to try to quarterback sneak or just going to run this thing? It looks like they're just going to run it in. No, they're going to be quarterback sneaking it. And I don't think he got it. He didn't get it.
Nothing.
You get nothing. No, you go, defense. You got the ball back. 5:51 to go in the 4th quarter. You did your job. Let's go, Cooper. Check this quarterback sneak. I don't know how they didn't get it. It seems like every quarterback sneak is good these days, but he got nothing on that. No push. Cooper, the whole defensive line is in there. Shut it down. There we go. And now let's go down here and win this freaking football game.
And we get the ball in a great spot, too.
Yeah, it's a great spot, dude. There we go. Let's get it. Let's go offense. Let's win this mofo. You know what I mean? Go, Pat, go. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be on this thing. Ball at the 48-yard line. Go, Pat, go. No, he's going to hand this thing off up the middle. Josh Jacobs is going to be getting a couple yards, kind of right side a little bit right there. 5:44 to go in the 4th quarter. Jordan Love is 17 of 26, 156 yards and a tutty. It's 2nd and 7 right here, dude. Let's get it. Go, Pat, go. Here we go, 2nd and 7. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. Josh Jacobs is to his left. Come on, offense. Let's get some. About 45 yards to go to the end zone. They're in position. Here we go. Oh, that's batted down. Jordan Love tried to throw it in the middle of the field, and that defensive lineman just got his hands up there and knocked that down. So are we going to go to, it's a lot of ball game. I have to be talking about it, but this could be an overtime situation. Another tie. What's up, Karen? Go Pack Go is absolutely right. just when we couldn't look any worse on defense, they totally redeemed themselves. The offense need to capitalize. Here we go. Jordan Love's shotgun. Emmanuel Wilson is out there. Love back to throw. He's going to get rid of it. Middle of the field, Tucker Kraft, and that's going to be a first down inside the 35-yard line. They're trying to, I like how they try to tell the refs it's fourth down. They're like, fourth down, and he clearly passed the first down marker. Good job, Tucker Kraft, absolute animal over here. Good job, Love, too. That pocket wasn't very comfortable over here. Tucker Kraft, baby! 4:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Here we go, 1st and 10. Jordan Love's in shotgun. He's going to hand it. No, he's going to pitch it right side to Josh Jacobs. He tries to cut it in a little bit. Now they're inside the 35-yard line, down to about the 32. 18 at 28, 164 and a touchdown for Jordan Love. And I'm going to need you to add a little bit to that, you know what I mean? 4:10 to go in the fourth quarter. Helmet to the gut can't feel great. I wouldn't imagine so, you know what I mean? Tick-tock, tick-tock, you know what I mean? What we need here is a work a clock a little bit, Tutty, in less than a minute to go. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. Tucker Kraft's in motion. They're going to hand this thing off up the middle. Josh Jacobs makes some guys miss. Very close to a first down marker. That was 2nd and 5. Might be third and very, very, very short. 3rd and 1, 3rd and half of 1. They're calling it 3rd and 1. Get loud, baby. I don't care if you're in your living room, you're in your garage watching. Get loud. Scream. I don't care if the baby's sleeping. 3:24 to go in the fourth quarter. And this Packers offense. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. Josh Jacobs is back there. Oh, they're going to try to sneak this thing. No, they're not. They pitch it right side to Josh Jacobs, and he's not going to get the first down. They tried to make it look like a quarterback sneak, but pitched it right side, but the Cardinals defense was all over that. And they're going to try to kick a field goal over here. Pitched it right side. I actually don't hate that play call, but it didn't work. The Cardinals defense was all over it. Oh, my goodness. Don't get loud now, though. They're kicking. All right, here we go. We're going to have ourselves a 47-yard field goal attempt. They're going to try to freeze them. Look at that stash that dude's got. 2:32 to go in the fourth quarter. What's going on? Is the kicker going off the field? Are they going to go for it?
They're going for it.
So, did they freeze them? No, the Packers called that timeout.
No, the kicker.
The Cardinals.
Our kicker didn't get off the field in time. They had to call a timeout.
Just says I hate this play call a lot. You run a pitch out on 3rd and short, ran the ball beside the offensive line. That was. I mean, no. I mean, I get what you're saying, but I don't hate that particular play call. I hit a lot of play calls today, but I don't think that would crack the top 5. And I have a top 5. I have probably a top 10. 4th down and 2. Here we go. So they are going for it on 4th down. Here we go. Jordan Love's in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. 3 wide receivers stacked on the top. Romeo Doubs on the bottom of the screen. Matthew Golden moves a little bit. Here we go. The ball snap. Jordan Love back to throw. He's looking. He's throwing it left side, and that's going to be completed to Tucker Kraft on the sideline. He gets out of bounds. First down for the Green Bay Packers, and I was stressing, bro.
I heard Michelle that time. You could hear her on the microphone.
Oh, that's funny. They can hear you. I can hear my wife too. Tucker Kraft, baby. That was huge right there, dude. Let's check this replay right here. Right on the sideline, got his feet in. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. 1st down and 10. They're at the 14-yard line. He's going to hand this thing off. Josh Jacobs, he's running up the middle. He kind of cuts it left side. He's going to get down to the 8-yard line. He was kind of stumbling and just kind of dove forward, got as best he could out of that. We're at 2:15 to go in the fourth quarter. I doubt they're going to try to get a playoff. And then they are kind of going no huddle over here. 5 catches, 58 yards for Tucker Kraft to the touchdown. McBride, he's got 2 touchdowns of his own. So this is a battle of the tight ends over here. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. And now that's going to be the 2-minute warning. So down 3 points, 2-minute warning. Oh, my goodness. We got ourselves a ball game over here. It's getting dangerous, isn't it there, little Vinny?
It's, yeah, definitely getting a little dangerous, yeah.
What that is, you know what that is, you know what I mean? We'll be right back. I'm going to use the rest area, you know what I mean? We're going to commercial.
Ultimate fan would know that the Packers played their first ever road game in Ishpeming, Michigan.
An Ultimate fan would know that Coach LaFleur was the 15th head coach and that he won 7 out of his first 8 games.
If anyone should decide who the Ultimate Packers fan is, I should make that call.
Coach LaFleur?
Could you make the cut and become the Kwik Trip Ultimate Packers fan presented by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar?
One lucky fan will win a prize pack that includes $50,000 and 2 tickets to every Packers home and away game next season. Full rules at QuikTrip.com/sweepstakes.
Attention. Have you or a loved one been seriously... forget that. Let's do this Nicolet Law style and give the people what they want.
It's Nicolet! It's Nicolet! Nicolet Law!
Billboards, baby! 771 folks watching live across all the places right now. I appreciate you. Tap that like button. Be sure to subscribe, follow, and all those things. That 4th down call was literally only great because we made it. Let's not pretend it's anything else. But that's with every play. It's only bad because we don't make it. Every play call. If you make it, it's good. If you don't, it's bad. So here we go. 3-point ball game. What's going on over there? Here we go. 2 minutes to go in this ball game. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. Matthew Golden is in motion. Josh Jacobs to his right. He's going to hand this thing off. Josh Jacobs, he's bouncing to the left side. He gets the first down. He keeps her moving. All right, so to me, that's down to the 1-yard line. Josh Jacobs. Big time player right there. Is that what got you all excited? What's going on over there? I think maybe Vinny thought he was muted. I don't know. He seemed very excited. Let's ring go over here. Here we go. First down. Really good situation right here for the Packers. Timeout by the Cardinals over here. Let's get this Hackers for life. You know what I mean? Then they better make something of it. Absolutely, they better. Make them use them all. All right, yeah, so we're talking about time clock management right here. But, you know, they got to get the score. Can't get weird and get conservative, and they got to try to get some points right here. But 1:54 to go in the fourth quarter. Cardinals have 2 timeouts. Packers have 1. Jordan Love's going to be under center. And I can't imagine doing anything but hand this to Josh Jacobs, and that's what they do. And that's going to be a touchdown for the Green Bay Packers! 1:50 to go in the fourth quarter. The Packers take the lead. Josh Jacobs, touchdown! Here we go. 26-23 ball game with the extra point coming up. And that was a beautiful tutty right here. A lot of time A lot of time on the clock, though. You know what I mean? A lot of comments rolling in here. I appreciate y'all hammering the comments. I can't get to all of them. We're trying, though. Here we go. Boom is right. Here comes the extra point with 150 to go in this ball game. And the kick is up. The kick's gonna be good. 27 to 23 ball game. So the Cardinals need a touchdown. No tie is gonna happen. Yeah, absolutely. It's good. Good job by Josh Jacobs. You know, dealing with a calf injury and an illness. I don't even know what the illness was exactly, but looks like he's feeling better right here. Defense, yes, defense needs to get after it right here. Jordan does the Super Mac flex. You know what I mean? He's stealing our stuff, but we'll allow it over there. You know what I mean? So 150 to go. Let's see if the Packers defense can hold right here. You know, we've seen this many times. 10 plays, 48 yards, 401. Josh Jacobs, 1-yard touchdown run. Third game with 2 touchdowns for Josh Jacobs. Third straight game. Go Pack, go. What is up, Amy? Aaron says pick six. Pick six. You know what I mean? That's all we want to do. Do not give them easy yards and penalties. Yeah, absolutely. Right here. We're going to have the kickoff over here. Now we can get loud. And we're going to have ourselves a touchback over here. 790 folks watching live across other places right now. I appreciate you. 4 people over there on the Twitch machine. I appreciate it. Here we go. Defense, get loud. Everyone get loud. You know what I mean? I don't care if you got babies. Let's get the vibe rolling up in here. Let's go defense. Let's go defense. Penalties got to stop on this drive. Absolutely. The penalties were a big factor in this game. Here we go. Brissett's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. They're at the 35-yard line. He's back to throw. Come on, defense. What do you got? They're chasing him. He throws it to the dirt with the pressure, and there we go. 2nd down and 10, but there's going to be a freaking flag. Hopefully it's a holding on them. I didn't see where the flag came out. Looks like it because Brissett looks sad. It's going to be on the offense. That's when it's going. Here we go. Holding on the offense. A little bit of cheating going on, you know what I mean? I feel like Philly boy's worked up over here. Cards cheating over here. Yeah, Philly ain't going to say. You could say, you know what I mean? Here we go. Brissett's going to be in shotgun. 25-yard line. He's got a man to his right. It's 1st down and 20. He's back to throw. Gets it off, and that's going to be completed for about a 5-yard gain. So it's going to be a 2nd down and 15, and McBride is, I don't know what he wants, a penalty. 2nd and 14 over here, but 1:34 to go in this ball game. So they're trying to get some time going, so they're trying to hurry it up over here. They have 2 timeouts. Brissett's back to throw. He's looking. He's got time. Gets it. That's going to be a big-time play past the 50-yard line down to the 45-yard line. Oh, my goodness. On 2nd and 14, they get a big play over here. 1:16 to go. 2 timeouts. They're in a good situation over here. Micah Parsons broke free, but wasn't able to get there in time. And now it's going to be Brissett, shotgun. Man to his left, 45-yard line, back to throw. He's looking, gets rid of it on the sideline. That's going to be incomplete, but there's a flag on the play. What's that flag? It's going to be on Green Bay.
Illegal contact defense.
Dude, come on, defense. Come on. Freaking secondary, dude. Yeah, Nixon, he had his hands on him a little too long. 1st down and 10. Come on, Nixon. Get it together, bro. 10 penalties, 94 yards for the Packers, 6:55 for the Cardinals.
Stop it!
At the 40-yard line, Brissett's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. 40 yards to the end zone. They're inside 1 minute to play. They have 2 timeouts. Brissett's back to throw. Come on, make a mistake. Throw an interception. It's going to be incomplete, thrown to the dirt.
You get nothing.
2nd down and 10. Jacoby Brissett, 7 career game-winning drives in fourth quarter overtime. Last time, 2024 versus the Jets with New England. Let's not have it be another one. You know what I mean? Time for Brissett to get planted. I'd like to see, get some pressure, knock that ball loose, or fumble it, or maybe pop it in the air and cause an interception. But here we go. Brissett's going to be in shotgun. Got a man to his right. 40-yard line, 2nd and 10. Come on, defense. There he is. He's back to throw. He's got way too much time. Gets rid of it, and that's going to be a completion. That's going to be a first down to about the 26-yard line. 45 seconds to go. The clock is still ticking. I'm not really sure why they wouldn't be using a timeout here. But they're not. All right, so here we go. Clock continues to run. Brissett's going to be in shotgun. Man to his left. He's back to throw. He's got pressure. He goes down for the sack. Oh, my goodness. Micah Parsons, baby. Oh! I don't know why they didn't use a timeout right there. They're stupid. Micah Parsons just making this tackle. You know what I mean? You know what that word I was going to say. Micah Parsons just getting after it. Who among us hasn't had a game-winning drive against the Jets? You know what I mean? Oh, my goodness. So here we go. 2nd down and 19. Let's get another one in here. 27 seconds to go. They have 1 timeout remaining. I don't think that the Cardinals are really good at clock management. Not that we should be talking over here, you know what I mean? 2nd and 19, though, and Brissett's going to be in shotgun. They're at the 35-yard line. He's got a man to his right, now he's got a man in motion. Come on, defense, let's get after him. He's back to throw. He's got time. And now he's going to try to run this thing. He's going to get a few yards over here to about the 27-yard line. The clock is ticking, 19. Boom. They're going to have to find the timeout right there. The clock has stopped, so they did. Final timeout. Oh, my goodness. Don't let them do some weird stuff. Right? You know what I mean? Oh, here we go. Joey said I called it 3 sacks for Parsons today. Come on, pick him off and put this away. You know they are throwing. Bro, Jesse, talk to him, Jesse. You know what I mean? So here we go. 3rd down and 10. 27-23 ball game, 19 seconds ago. The Arizona Cardinals have no timeouts left. Packers have 1. Hopefully they don't need it. Brissett's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right there at the 27-yard line. Come on, defense. Brissett's back to throw. He's got pressure. He gets it off. He throws it to the end zone. That's out of bounds on 3rd down and 10. It's 4th down. The pass rush not there.
Nothing.
Oh, my goodness. There we go. Come on, Packers. I don't care if it's ugly. Let's get this W. Nice pressure right there. And he just yeeted that thing. Goes out of bounds. Let's get loud, people. It's 4th down. This is it. One more time, defense. One more time. They asked you to do a lot today. One more time. 4th down and 10. 27-23. Let all the Bears fans talk about how we barely beat the Cardinals. I don't care. Let's go. 4th and 10. Brissett's in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. 27-yard line. This is it. 4th down. He's back to throw. He's back to throw. He's thrown it towards the end zone. I think he might have thrown it out of the back of the end zone, and that's going to be ball game. 6 seconds to go, and the Packers are going to turn over on downs, and the Packers are going to get this victory. Micah Parsons, 3-sack ball game. Let's go. All week they can talk about an ugly win. I do not care. Packers win, baby. Dubs all around, you know what I mean? Now, let's get the heart pumping the appropriate amount of beats per minute, you know what I mean? And here we go! And there is your figure! Packers win 27-23, got a few sticks on the clock, but that's for Dangers, 6 seconds to go. Arizona Cardinals lost 3 straight games and leading by 7+ entering the 4th quarter, and the Packers kneel it down. And there is your Green Bay Packers in that dub, going to 4 1-1, still one loss on the season, and there we go. 835 folks watching live across all the places right now. Be sure to tap that subscribe button, the follow button, the like button, all those other buttons that you got over there, you know what I mean? And let's do a Victory Monday video tomorrow. I actually have an idea for a video tomorrow, so let's talk, you know what I mean, after the game. But here we go. Victory Shirt Monday. Yeah, so we had that Victory Monday merch over there, you know what I mean? So be sure to check out the shop over there. Great job, Matt and Vinny. Love still slid, you know what I mean? I don't know. I wonder if Pickett got a touchdown. Let me just check this before we get off this thing. Let me check. Dude, if Pickett got a touchdown. I don't think he did, though. I don't think he did. He did not get a touchdown. Oh, they still got time left, or is this might not... It's not updating. I know everyone cares deeply about this, but this is like $1,000. All I need was for Pickett to get a touchdown. Here we go. I had to refresh. He did not. 2:21 to go in the fourth quarter. I don't know the score or nothing over there. Oh, no, it's 44-22. I doubt that's going to happen. Oh, that sucks, dude. One away. But, yes, Monday Night Football. Here goes Philly boy over there. Monday Night Football, Lions, Bucks. We're going to be hanging out tomorrow night, so come hang out. Monday Night Football live stream. Let's get some more comments over here. Thank you, Arizona Packer fans. Go Red Onion out there. There you go. You know what I mean? Thank you, Jerry. Is absolutely right. People talking about Micah Parsons, like, was he worth it all that? That game was basically won by Micah Parsons. You factor in those 3 picks. Obviously, it's a whole game victory, but when we needed him the most, Micah Parsons showed up. You know what I mean? And here we go. $5 over here. Pair character doing a classic. Mic drop, baby.
The Bears still suck.
Carla.
The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. Really suck.
Yes, the Bears still suck. All right, take it easy over there, Vinny. But I want to give another highlight over here. So, Carla, I appreciate you. You know what I mean? $5 super chat over there on YouTube. I appreciate y'all hanging out with us today and watching the Packers get another dub. Packers still only a 1-loss team. So all your hopes and dreams in the NFC North, they thought you're going to, pop up a little bit. And I think the Lions lose tomorrow night, Monday Night Football. Like their whole secondary is hurt. You know what I mean? And so right here we have this game. The Cowboys are at 44-22, and I doubt they're going to be throwing the ball to Pickens. So that sucks for me. You know what I mean? But absolutely, the Bears still suck. Carla says, I only live in Arizona, but born cheesehead, and yeah, can't wipe that off. Absolutely not. But I appreciate y'all hanging out with me for the Packers live watch party. It was a lot of fun, and absolutely cheese for life, Carla. You know what I mean? I appreciate you. And Hype Television, everyone who's been hanging out with us today, we appreciate you. Go Pack, go. Packers, move on and get that day. I don't care how ugly it was. It's a win. You know what I mean? We're out of here. Thanks for watching.